So, before in the past, we had a delegation between three individuals, myself, Kenny, and Simmons, of which the Dreamcast was involved. Steepeth not heareth.
Yeah.
But noweth a different timeth, Steepeth presence.
You're welcome.
Here. So we have the biggest fighting game aficionados, and I figured, man, this doesn't happen too often where we lose, Simmons for a week or two. Mm-hmm. This seems like a good opportunity because, to be honest, this will go a bit faster with three people.
So my question is, what is quote unquote considered a fight? Like, what goes in the category? You have other stuff out there, like Power Stone. You got other stuff out there like Smash Brothers.
Let's say it counts.
You got others. So
let's just throw it in. It counts.
So all of those count.
Power Stone, Smash Brothers, they count.
All right.
Like Virtual On,
Right.
The thing is,
those things like weird.
None of those games, I think, are gonna take that high on lists for us. Like weird games like Gundam games and some of that Virtual On.
Right. So as I'm continuing,
Smash.
Smash, Power Stone.
Smash.
If Power Stone makes it, then that means Urban Reign should go in there as well as Def Jam.
Sure, you can argue.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's why it's important that we understand.
You'd be arguing Def Jam Fight for New York, not Def Jam Vendetta.
Because Vendetta is more of a wrestling game.
Vendetta is not really the game you're thinking of.
Yeah.
All right. DNF Duel #1.
Yeah.
Right, yo.
We really gotta start thinking about this.
Right?
So,
all right.
We ready? We're already we're going right into it, huh?
Before we go, let's sniff the markers.
We're going right into it.
Markers. Let's see which one smells the best.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we are to present to you today, as delegated by the current election that is either about to make or break or destroy our planet Earth. Steven's getting called from the president right now.
Yes, I am.
We are going to tell you what the top 10 fighting games of all time are.
Yes.
I've already told you my own personal take, but now it's about arguing with the other individuals in this room about which games will actually make top 10. And which ones are we all going to agree make top 10? We're gonna find that out today.
I love that, Kenny. Is willing to put up money, spend time to defend Virtual Fighter.
I'm trying to ask you, which one of your kids do you like the least?
Oh my God. The silent kill, chat.
We're not going back.
What the fuck is going on? The silent kill because Kenny couldn't make a decision.
That shit out of here. Steve, you do it. Oh, fuck this shit.
Get this shit out of here.
Kenny, I'll let you go number first.
Number first?
You go number first. We're just putting down nominations.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting the really obvious ones in there.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Man, when's the last time you actually played that? Oh, okay. Well,
I never learned how to play it.
Okay. Yeah.
I've always just pressed.
Yeah, we always went to like the arcades.
VF1?
Virtual Fighter
We went to
1.
part 1, bro.
Does that say a number 1 right
Virtual Fighter
1?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna label some games.
Are you putting multiple?
No, I'm running. My brain is going places.
But you see how I threw you off? I did the flip mode. You saw this MK stuff?
NBC2.
Okay.
What did I do?
What did I do?
Oh, bro, what did I do?
What the fuck?
How the hell did you do
I
that?
had such great power.
What the heck?
Comes great responsibility.
You fool!
I destroyed the marker, bro.
Sniff it. Sniff
It
it.
does smell like it now. Get this out of here. What is he doing? I'm gonna look over here.
Why would you put 3 over 5? Are you crazy?
He's on the list.
Are you crazy?
He should be on the list.
3 should be on the list, but over 5? Are you mad, man?
It's open, you fool.
Yeah, you catch it. Good catch. Good catch.
Here's the two games that are in my head that I feel weird aren't up here in some way. And if it's one of them's a franchise and one of them's for a franchise we already have up here. So obviously one's Melee. My only argument against putting Melee up is that it's not winning shit.
No.
That's my only argument, is that game is amazing and pioneering in literally everything, but at the same point, in this room with these people and the conversation we have, it ain't taking shit from
Over
Smash
Ultimate, no.
No way. So that is my only argument of why Melee is not up here.
There it is.
But just disagree. I have literally won Melee tournaments in the past. I have a lot of respect for that
Put
game.
it on there.
But
It's
I
fine.
don't.
We can put it on there for some respect.
I'm cool with not putting it up there because I got to get that off my chest.
Exactly, you already mentioned it.
I got to get that off my chest.
You already mentioned
There's
it.
one more game from a franchise that's not represented up here that I want to make sure is up here because the game is a treasure.
Like I'm
36 goddamn games.
Damn.
I can literally put in my brain
36 fucking games. Is that the biggest
10.
list we've had?
Jesus,
Maybe.
man.
36 fucking
Jesus.
games, bro.
To be honest, this will go a bit faster with 3 people.
Okay, let's shut the hell up.
Yeah.
We're already arguing.
We need to start chopping.
We need to start chopping.
We need to start chopping, boys.
This is.
I'm ready.
We need to look at the games on the
Let's
list.
go look at it. Let's bring it back here.
All right,
And
let's
we're
bring it
going
back.
to look at it.
Let's-
Okay?
let's wide-eye this
As
shit.
like, as
Would
like,
you look at
for
it?
the museum.
Well, can I see it?
No, but we need to see it.
Okay.
They're not chopping anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Not
is
you
for
guys. Yeah, it's us.
Yeah, I'm looking.
All right.
We have to start taking.
So
things
who's
up.
first?
Let's go after ones that, at least at this point, are not obvious ones that are deep top 10 contenders.
Right.
We'll switch. I went first last time.
You went first.
So
Steve, just go first.
All right.
Just go first. Attack one. I don't even know what the fuck we put down. Look at the games, not at us.
Okay. As much as I.
No, cross it off yet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I get you. I get
Argue
you.
it.
Oh, okay. I get you.
All right, okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
The simple fact: as much as I love Tekken 8, I don't think it beats Tekken 5.
Okay.
Simple fact.
All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
I like fighting against Victor, man. I actually dig this matchup because I kind of know what he does. What he wants. The only argument I have, and I have the same argument for another game on this list, hasn't been out long enough.
Hasn't been out long enough.
Hasn't been out long enough. I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Right.
Could be a honeymoon phase thing, but at the same point, is it a game that I like want to come back to? When I was playing Tekken 7, I enjoyed it. I would consider it really good.
Yeah.
But do I want to go back and play Tekken 7 now? No. I really don't. So it has not, this game has not had enough time to cement itself
As one of those.
with enough time in my head to really define itself as GOAT material. That's my only argument against Tekken 8, so I agree with you. So,
it's fine.
is that okay, Kenny? Do you feel
fine.
good with that? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's absolutely
Let's
fair.
scratch off Tekken 8 for now.
It's absolutely fair.
Right now, it's my favorite fighting game.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
even-
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. Right.
I
Absolutely.
enjoy when I'm playing Tekken 8. I enjoy it more than Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
The problem is when I play Street Fighter 6, I'm having such a good fucking time playing
Right.
that shit.
I get you. I get you.
But
There's not enough time to actually get
I am
going. to make it.
standing
Okay.
Tekken
Can I
8.
ask a question?
Yes.
How much time does the game need before it's cemented as, or could be considered as GOAT?
I think you just gotta be real and think about that. The game within so many updates could change, or it could be something completely different by the
Sure,
time
I
it's there.
agree. I agree.
And also, it's
So then
like,
we can
you
go
have
by
to look
as
at-
of right now then.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of fighting games we love, like as of right now, and they take that spot. I don't know, man. I think like the honeymoon phase thing for like certain games. The thing is, you would put Street Fighter 5 as one of your favorite games. You fucking stand the shit out of Street. You played the fuck out of that game, my dude.
yeah.
I
love that shit.
I enjoyed it for what it was.
Bro.
Now let's
Hey. I was just messing around. Sarah?
what's up? What's up? I hate you.
I
You were the
enjoyed it.
goddamn Street Fighter 5 defense
I
force
was.
at the
You had
time.
G. You had G.
At the time.
Right, because I had fun with this
Nowadays,
character.
no. Nowadays, you have perspective, and like that
Right.
shit sucked.
No, okay, all right, I hear that. Okay, I understand. But in my brain, I'm making an argument for something that's not even on the chopping block, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
All right.
And
so there you
that's,
go.
and that's the only reason why I apply the same logic to like Street Fighter 6.
I understand it.
And that's
understand.
that I fucking
Okay.
I like these games likely equally, and depending on the time frame, and I this is my argument.
Right.
I just don't think Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 have been out long enough to really cement themselves
himself in my fucking heart.
In that perspective, I would say it's the same thing with the idea of, do you believe in love at first sight? If you know, you know.
Yeah, this is the.
So, I think
this is the honeymoon. Is what we call it.
Sure, but if you know, you know. Like if you play it and you know the mechanics of the game and you feel like, dude, this is exactly what I've been wanting for this whole time, and they just got it right, that's something you can say, wow, this is a GOAT. I'm playing the GOAT as of right now. And if you're gonna go from, oh, well, it has to be cemented versus, hey, I'm having the most fun I've had with a fighting game ever now, then I think that's fair. That's a
well, then that's why Tekken 8 is here for me.
And here's my argument for both of these. These games are going to get way better. I mean,
what are we talking about?
My argument right now is...
Oh, he's attacking Street Fighter 6.
My argument is Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
And the argument is the same thing applied to Tekken 8. This is greatest of all time.
Right.
Not as of right now.
Right. When it comes to your third strike, you have the ultimate argument of the parry system is perfect.
Right.
The counter system is
But I
perfect.
got into that
the
game
movement is like
3 years after it was out.
Totally understood. Totally understood. My thing is that Street Fighter 6 perfected what was inconsistent about this game for Street Fighter 6. I'd say that the parry system is perfect. Drive rush is perfect. The counters, the supers, the gameplay mechanics, the characters. I will jump back on that. We don't have enough characters as of right now to say.
Not great.
I can totally understand that, but I'm not gonna say that the roster of Third Strike was fucking perfect. There are some characters that are completely fucking useless.
Right, but it's grown over time.
Sure.
Time has been nothing but a benefit to this game.
And
I mean,
have no
like
time.
if you're cutting my boy Tekken 8.
Well, you're just basing it off of that logic. You're not basing it off the fact that the Street Fighter 6 is probably the best Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 6 has the weakest Street Fighter roster in since.
Thus, as of right now, you gotta understand about that.
But that's the thing. We're judging. You want to judge on first sight. On first sight, it roster sucks.
At Street Fighter 5 on launch, I don't even think they had all of the original Street Fighters. Street Fighter 6 has all of the original Street Fighters
No,
in
but
the
Street
roster.
Fighter 5's launch was fucking
It
terrible.
was terrible, exactly. So that's what I'm saying is that they knew what they saw what they messed up with that, and it actually completed on that. This one still doesn't even have all of the original Street Fighters.
No,
How are you gonna be Street Fighter 3 without them with missing fucking Street Fighters, bro?
It's a brand new thing. Like I can kind of
arguing.
respect it.
I don't know how Third Strike got into this conversation. When we're
I'm just saying
arguing
because I'm saying that this game is perfected of what all of these Street Fighters are.
I don't
This is
agree
the
with
encompass
that.
of that.
I don't agree
This
with
is
that.
the encompass of all of that.
I don't know if I agree with
mechanically and character-wise. Now I understand. The roster isn't the best.
Here's my argument on the mechanics. Every interaction is guess and not really reaction.
And what is Third Strike when you try to parry somebody and oh wait a second, he's gonna parry. Let me guess to see if he's gonna try to parry.
Dude,
if not, I'm gonna grab him.
If you attempt to parry in this game, you cannot block.
Right.
For several frames after.
Right.
You're fucked.
Okay, if
you can also be thrown like this.
If somebody is going for a parry, if you're gonna jump kick him, right, and they're gonna try to parry you, you can see that coming and guess, oh, he's gonna try to parry me. Let me just jump at him, empty jump, and grab him. That's a guess. So, yes, this is very guess heavy in the same retrospect as fucking Street Fighter 6 because both of them have the parry system, perfect parry, and regular parry. What's even better about this than fucking Third Strike is Street Fighter 6 has a balance mechanic after the parry. After the parry mechanic because just like with Tekken 8, when you parry and you get damage off of that, it is nerf damage. Third Strike becomes everything comes down to the fucking parry system. If you get parried and he gets a counter hit, you are losing like fucking 30% of your fucking health with a super. Get fucked. With this, they understand that, hey, there are people out there that are better with that stuff, and it creates an unbalance in the game. They figured that out, and they understood what can we do to actually make that system better.
The parry into a Mortal Kombat block button.
Defining factor is you, Kenny.
Put an asterisk on it.
Oh, God, you know,
Put an asterisk. We can come back
there's some
to
songs
it.
that are they're bad. Oh, don't forget about the jukebox. The jukebox is amazing,
Jukebox
though.
is cool that it's there, but that was not always there.
Look at that.
No,
we were judging
Look
this
at that
game,
asterisk.
like,
Look at that. Look
before
at that.
the jukebox was out.
We're judging it off of now, though.
But
Here's the
that's
thing. Steve is making a lot of good points,
Right?
but the thing is, like, I
mean, the
do
jukebox is
think
amazing.
even like I know, and I'm not trying to be like even like my Tekken needs some more time to cook. Street Fighter 6,
I will
like
agree
I said,
that-
Max said, it's fantastic and it's godlike where it is right now. Another couple years when you get all the
That game
SNK characters,
could be really
and
fucking good.
It could
Yes,
be just
absolutely.
absolutely.
I think I see the potential.
And I think
That's the thing is that
I
there is
think
chance for this to be
if
the
we
goated
made this
Street
list,
Fighter.
Yes.
if we made this list 2 years from now, and then this will knock out one of these games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm fair. That's why I'm putting an asterisk. We could come back to this.
Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, who's
We
up?
made some solid arguments.
Okay.
I argue KOF 13.
Here comes a new challenger.
I don't think KOF 13 is a top 10 game. I think it has one of the weakest rosters in KOF history.
Okay.
It's a fun game. I love playing it.
Yeah.
I played it probably more than anybody in here.
Sorry, yeah,
But it's
that's
good.
fair.
But the problem with KOF 13 is that they were mitigated by the fact that the game put the fucking company in bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It has a weaker roster as a result because of KOF 12.
I can almost kind of agree, but I can back to it.
I think there are other KOFs that deserve that spot probably a bit more.
Name some.
KOF 2002 UM 98.
Wow.
Fuck.
Unlimited batch.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay.
But for me, for 13, it was finally the time where I saw KOF and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
right.
Here's
The
the
animation
thing.
was fucking
That's-
hell.
For people,
The animation
for people
was
that
like-
weren't really paying
Yeah.
attention, 13 was that game.
Yeah.
13 was that
12
game.
existed.
Yeah.
And it looked the same.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing looking, but
Yeah.
it played like ass.
Yeah.
So to me, the shock of the game looking so good was like, damn, this is so cool. And then all the reviews are like, this is shit. This game sucks. And then a couple years later, you get this, and it's like, okay, so now it's a bit more of an actual game that people want to play. So it's like, oh, okay, so that's cool.
Right.
You know.
That's fair. I would put it in the top 20. I'm okay with it getting.
Yeah, I think this is easily a top 20
Yes.
game in consideration.
Yeah, it's a top 20.
That's smart shit. Slice it up, buddy.
There you go.
I have experience.
KOF 13.
This man lost his marker every 5 minutes.
I do.
Hey, look back like that.
There we go. I'm making mine spicy. One of these Soul Calibers can't survive.
There's Soul Calibur 1 and Soul Calibur 2.
I'm putting.
God.
Damn, we're going up to Soul Calibur 2 already?
What the hell, dude?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
Look at that. Like, bro, why is
you
there
don't-
two
you don't wanna
Soul
go there?
Caliburs?
You
Hey,
wanna
bro.
go there?
That's no. It's like, bro, please.
All right. I'm trying to ask you, which one of your kids do you like the least?
Oh my God.
Why do you like Sally? Okay, fine. We won't go there.
Why can't you go
We
after
won't
one of
go
my
there.
cousins?
I gotta
Go after a
discuss
cousin.
this.
Go after a cousin.
Go after like DOA 5 or some
What are
shit,
you
bro.
doing?
All right.
Come on.
DOA 5.
Okay. I put it up there because I think it deserves it. Dead or Alive has a big history in fighting games and the fighting game community just in general.
Yeah.
None of them have really reached a massive level of popularity outside of
They're
the
fucking phenomenal.
Xbox generation
here's
and the
the thing,
Dreamcast
yeah.
and the PS2.
That's
I
hilarious.
get it.
Animations on point.
Yeah,
the
fucking-
stage transitions.
those games kinda get a bad-
exciting fighting
They
game.
get a bad rep because of tits,
Yeah.
but at the same point, 5 was a really fucking cool game with a sick ass crossover roster and
Yeah.
the most mechanically dense shit. It was the problem is that it went downhill after this. I can't offer a massive defense because this game fucking sucked to play online, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I just could not play it online.
Right.
It was I had.
Are we counting online?
You have to talk your whole experience.
For experience.
Yep. Yeah, so if there's a game that is so fucking good that it transcends the fact that the online was balls.
But you didn't kill me. You didn't kill me, bitch. So guess what? I'ma fuck you up.
I don't think
just
I'm
played
gonna
at Family
I'm gonna
Fun.
get Kenny or Steve to defend DOA 5. So that's I know it's toast.
You can cross it out.
So
Yeah,
I know
Yeah.
it's toast.
It's unfortunate. We just don't.
in this situation, I
They're great.
there
Yeah,
because
we just
I
didn't play.
wanted,
We love
wanted to at least get my reasoning.
Look,
Yeah,
Chad, we don't hate DOA 5. We just hate your mother.
Yes. we're just mad that your parents conceived you.
Yep. Yeah, we got rid of Tekken, we got a UMK3.
I traded UMK3 to put another game in there.
Oh, you traded? Okay, so that's what you
Yeah,
did.
that's why I got rid of it.
So then we got rid of the KOF and we got rid of Daus. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Kenny's gunshot. I'm gonna shoot Soul Calibur 1. We already have Soul Calibur 2 there. We do not need Soul Calibur 1, I'm sorry. Let's just keep Soul Calibur 2 on there. It is the better of the series. It literally is.
happening.
No, yeah.
What do you...
Not going anywhere.
What, okay, Kenny?
Here's the problem.
No.
You're not arguing me and Kenny that Soul Calibur 1 isn't a top 10 situation.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, that's not.
It's not that it's going to guarantee make it, but at this point, it's not being taken.
So you're saying 2 and 1 are gonna make it in there?
One of them is going to get axed.
Okay, then get rid of fucking 2.
Eventually, I'm not arguing 2 to get axed immediately. Not right now.
Not right
Oh wow. Okay,
Not
so
yet, bro.
oh okay, so it's just
I'm not making
it's
any
a time
defense.
thing.
I am making
Okay.
a defense of Soul Calibur 2 already.
Oh okay, so it's
When other games are on there.
okay. That's fine. That's
There's
fine.
other games on there that I can immediately see. Virtua Fighter 1. That should definitely be crossed out.
Definitely other games out there.
Okay.
That I should definitely.
Let's see if we got any shots. Okay. I gotta go after Vampire Savior. I think it's great. I think it's iconic. I think it's very unique. I think it's very interesting. But I never had a personal attachment to the game.
To Darkstalkers.
Yeah, to Darkstalkers in general. Vampire Savior.
You are most people.
Yeah, right? And let's face it, the campaign to resurrect this game told us a lot about how many people out there are actually supporting the game.
It's a diehard game for diehard fighting mechanics.
And they did not support it, and that game never got resurrected.
Well, you know.
So,
Kenny, do you have any deep feelings on the Darkstalkers series or Vampire Savior of why we could exit this early?
They're great. I don't see them making top 10. You know, they're
I
fantastic.
see it being to be real, I see it being a top 20. In general.
Yes.
Just in general. So
honorable mention,
25.
very good game.
And arguably, if you haven't played Darkstalkers 3, aka Vampire Savior, you should 100% play it. It's one of the most gorgeous 2D games ever made.
Yep.
And it is also one of the fastest fucking fighting games of all time.
Great music.
Great music, great visuals, great characters. A game that never really has ever had an opportunity to like given its comeuppance and shine, which is unfortunate because it's been re-released like 6 fucking times. So
damn, really?
Yeah, dude.
Like many.
It's been ported so many times.
Holy shit, man.
Kenny, can I just argue Virtua Fighter 1? Can I just argue it? Is it my turn?
It is your turn, sir.
And I agree with you.
Wait. It goes me.
We're just fine. It's
Okay,
I'm just only going to argue Virtua Fighter 1 because of VF2.
Okay.
And the only reason is that the time frame between this and that was really small. Like less than a year. And to be honest, this game is cool. It's a tech demo. It's pioneering. It sucks ass to play, dude. It feels so fun. It's still, you can be like, you know, Pong is fun. Like, it's that level of enjoyment and enjoyability. This is like going from a fucking SNES to a PS4 in terms of like leap in a small period of time. Virtua Fighter 2 is crazy. And Virtua Fighter 1
Say Smithsonian.
While also
get him back, Kenny. Get him.
While also like known.
Hit him with the Smithsonian.
I'm about to say it.
My only argument with VF1, even as kids, this looked dumb. Even as kids, it was like, that's a cool idea. I don't want to play it.
You remember the moon jumps?
I know.
Kick in the air for 4 hours,
but
bro.
To be completely honest, like
in the air for 4 hours.
I'm a
It's
Virtua
not
Fighter.
getting saved.
I'm a VF stan.
I can't even say
Moon
But
jumps, man.
compared to VF2, I
So
sorry, you have to take it off.
Can you
Look,
I don't want to feel
man.
bad. I can't scratch out a Virtua Fighter.
Can you ask
Kenny,
me
you have
this?
to do it.
Since you're expert at that, why did they put it in the Smithsonian in the
Because it was pioneering as
It's
fuck.
a pioneering game.
Like,
It is the original 3D.
So much shit that it did in the game for the fact that it was 3D had never been done before.
It's never been done in a video game.
Never been done in a video game, period. It was more of like an idea.
Yeah,
Right.
animation,
It's
like
kind of
motion
like-
capture,
and-
like
yeah.
3D.
It pioneered
It is-
3D gaming?
It is the
It
pioneer.
literally is the beginning of 3D gaming.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Absolutely.
without this, like things could have taken years to get going as fast
Technically
as
as
they
good
did.
as
So yes, it absolutely deserves to be on this list, 100%. It is considered to be one of the most pioneering things ever.
So-
but my argument for all of that is that it applies to Virtua Fighter 2 as well.
Right. I was gonna say that what was that gun shooter from Sega that you always loved?
Virtua Cop.
Wasn't that before that or no?
Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter was the first.
The only big 3D game that predates
Might have been,
VF1,
racing.
Virtual Racing.
Virtual racing.
Ooh, okay.
And that was a bit more primitive than
Ah.
VF1 looked, you know?
Okay. Okay, that's
But
fair.
still, so
Yeah.
Kenny, you have to take it off. I'm
Kenny,
not
do
gonna
the
scratch
honors,
it.
bro.
I ain't scratching off a
Kenny,
Virtua
do the
Fighter.
honors.
I'm not doing it.
Man,
I ain't doing it, Kenny.
We gave it the honorable
I ain't scratching
mention.
the
Damn it, bro. You said we were
Smithsonian.
going out for the big guns first, bro.
Kenny,
There's
Is that
Street
so?
Fighter EX.
Is
There's
that big guns?
Injustice.
VF1 is not a big
Big gun. Is that
It
big gun?
It is like it's an art house
Chopping
game.
block.
This is an art house game.
Chopping
Virtua Fighter 2 is the
fucking
game. If Virtua,
block.
Kenny, I'm gonna say this right fucking now, bro. If VF2 didn't exist, you wouldn't give a fuck about this game.
Got his ass.
You wouldn't give a fuck about this.
Get his ass.
This made you realize how cool this was, but Virtua Fighter 2 is the reason Virtua Fighter's fucking cool.
Damn.
But the reason Virtual Fighter 2 exists is because of this game. You're
get-
saying the chicken and the egg.
Yes, I am.
This is the fucking thing.
I'm saying the chicken that laid the egg looked fucking ugly, bro.
Goddamn.
Laid like shit.
Damn.
But it was a chicken that laid an egg, but goddamn that egg was VF2. The fucking.
Oh man, those are golden eggs.
You have to take it off, bro. I'm not taking it off. You already argued.
It was a
Oh,
it was a
I
golden
can't
egg.
stretch out a VF.
y'all are hoes.
It was a golden egg, sir.
I'm In any other situation, Kenny, I'm with you, bro. I defend this shit fucking out the wazoo.
If Street Fighter 2 should be in the top 10 of all time, Virtual Fighter 1 should be on there.
I'm gonna go back and play Virtual Fighter 1 just
disagree.
to see that shit.
Disagree.
Wow.
I only disagree because Street Fighter 2 actually plays good still.
Well, oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, it aged well.
Virtual Fighter 1
Virtual
does
Fighter
not.
1, it's just moon jumps. Other than moon jumps, it's
No,
fun.
bro, like there's no 3D movement. They didn't add that until 3. This game has fucking mad input delay and shit, dude. It's fucking rough.
It's a pioneering game.
It is.
It's a tech demo.
But Virtual Fighter 2 is even more pioneering technically because it was the first one to like reach the masses. It was the first one to like blow the fuck up. Again, it's like arguing Tekken 1 is more pioneering than 3.
Tekken 1 is just a ripoff of Virtual Fighter 1.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. Is that in comparison, like Virtual Fighter 2 is the Tekken 3 of the Tekken series, you know?
Yeah.
I love you, man. I love that Kenny is willing to put up money, spend time to defend Virtual Fighter. I love it. I love that I've done this with my friends.
He's there. He's got it.
That was nice.
It was great. It was good. It was good.
All right.
All right, who's next? I don't want to argue against
Kenny, you're up.
anymore.
When it comes to the best fighting games of all time, and I love
Need some air
wild
conditioning.
arena fun fighters and stuff, Def Jam can't be on the top 10.
I only agree because I've played the whole game. Right
now, it is amazing. The story mode is wild. The customization, it's got a lot of fucking
It's
things
got a
going
ton of
for
shit to it.
But
It
for
does.
a fighting game,
I think there's a lot of value to be had there.
yes.
It's
It's got a lot of banger qualities, to be honest. A pioneer in fucking like story mode.
I think the most my personal defense is that I think the greatest strength of this game is actually its story mode. And I would agree with Kenny there. The story mode is like more
because here's the thing,
fun and interesting than any of the multiplayer sessions that we've actually had.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Urban Reign, to me, as a 4-player brawler, is more fun and intuitive than this, because you could do 2-on-1, 3-on-1, all kinds of crazy shit. But all this stuff that this has over Urban Reign, you know, but I don't see it making the top 10 of all fighting games.
You're nothing but a punk, your daddy's a punk, and your mama's a bitch.
Oh, Jesus! Ice-T! Please! What the f***?
Steve, go ahead. He's ready to preach.
I'm ready to boil here. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys have not seen the current atmosphere of people playing this game competitively.
I've seen it. Like 26 characters are banned.
2 characters. Is hardcore, even till this day, of people consistently still playing this game from what it was all the way back to when it started. This has been a complete 180 of the mechanics and the mindset and the game style of how people play this game from when I started. It's just one of those games where I'm like, I remember being a god at this game, and I thought I was a shit until I saw them. This game has standed the test of times. Don't forget the story, which is what they mentioned. Don't forget the character roster. You will never get a character roster as dope as fucking Def Jam New Fight for New York.
It will never happen
again. It will never happen again. You're telling me a game as rare as this, we still got Ken and Ryu over here. We still got Sub-Zero and fucking Scorpion. We still got all the assholes that will come back in those ones right over here. This will never happen again. This is a once-in-a-lifetime game. It is. And it was good as it was for the time that it happened. Are you insane?
I played more of this game than anybody in this room.
Are you sure about that, sir? Are you sure about that? Because I played this game more than you have before we were streaming. You played it while you were streaming.
I know.
I have a save file of over 4 fucking characters blinked out of their mind in this game on my shit.
After the story mode, I was coached by the current best players in the world of how to play this game.
Oh, that's so adorable.
It's 2 characters.
But the amount of people that went to go watch this dwarfed a lot of those other games that were that still have a competitive
They
scene.
weren't that. The numbers weren't that big.
The numbers were great. The numbers were great.
See, I've watched it. They did well.
They did well.
I understand that. But you gotta understand is that
this game is one of a kind.
I
You're
think
not,
it's-
you're not getting rid of one of a kind.
I completely agree with you that in terms of roster and in terms
And
of like
gameplay,
story mode,
and in terms of story mode,
I am not 100% with gameplay because I agree with Kenny. I think a game like Urban Reign actually feels better to play and is a very similar mechanical kind of game.
and I will take that. I'll take that that notion and raise you. If it was so good, why is it not on the fucking list?
Because I already know.
Then there you go. Then there you go.
Wait, no, we didn't say anything.
Because
Urban Reign is just got some pretty good gameplay, but it effectively kind of falls apart when you do anything else in the game that isn't just all four of us.
Just all four of us
It's the reason
playing.
Power Stone 2 isn't on this list.
Yeah.
The game somewhat falls apart just because like so much of the game revolves around very specific like interactions with a few characters. I don't think this game particularly ages super well, but I think the fact that it's roster.
you don't think
and
this
it's-
game ages well?
Not in terms of gameplay.
Oh,
Not like-
wow.
I
would say that about part 1, but part 2, the gameplay
part
is
one-
absolutely so.
No,
part 1 is just wrestling.
No,
it is
no, here's
just
the
wrestling,
thing.
dude.
No, look, here's the thing. Part 1 actually has better gameplay because because it has a better counter system. The counter system falls apart in Fight No, because you have
The
grapple.
gameplay in here was actually way more responsive than part 1, sir. I can guarantee you that.
They're very different games.
They're very different
games. And I can tell you the competitive scene of part 1, almost non-existent.
No, it's
part
not.
2,
for sure.
Part 2, people will remember
Also,
that.
part 1's roster isn't nearly as good.
No, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not because they
That's like the reason.
Yeah.
Well, no, not just that, but the gameplay as well. Let's
Sure,
just be
but
honest.
like,
And
I
it's
don't
two
even, I don't
different
even-
games, but
I
like-
only ever heard of this. I never even heard of Vendetta.
No, you're wrong. You mean your mother's smoking my dick. No, like here's the thing. Def Jam 1 and 2 was like the 1 literally has grapple, counter grapple. Once you start getting in the fucking really like deep of the game, the system breaks apart because you counter like grapples with a punch and it's just very kind of light.
RPSing.
You know, it's very RPSing. In Def Jam 1, you see someone go with a grapple, then you counter with the counter grapple button. You see someone go with a punch, you counter with a punch. It is a much better system to fight. And why some characters are so broken because they can hit so much that it breaks the system of the fucking game. And the system of the game doesn't work, you fucking idiot. Okay?
Oh, shit.
So
Get
that's
him,
what I'm
Sid.
talking
Get
about.
him, Kenny.
That's what I'm talking about. The first one is just easy and it fucking works. And it's based off the system of No Mercy. It's based off the system of all the best wrestling games of all fucking time. And that's why it works.
I can't even.
God damn it,
get into
dude.
the
Think about the fucking game. I love these games, but it breaks down
I can't
at the
get
highest
into the
level.
specifics of the mechanics
Fuck
of this
you,
because
man.
I haven't played it in years, so I can't even tell you how the fuck this game plays now.
Yes.
But I have a distinct memory of talking to two of like the best players, the guys that were at that CEO that you won.
Right, the one with
I am wrong.
the one with KP, right?
Yes, those two guys were the ones that were telling me how
Yes.
to play the game.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, so you're shortcutting me to the good shit.
Right,
Because
because-
I started asking, so what do you do after this? And they're like, no, that's it. That's the game. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's pretty much it. Like, they're just like, pick this character, do this.
I get, yes.
I'm like, oh, fuck, you can't get out of that? And they're like, no, that's it.
No, you
But you have an
can't. But that's why some
appreciation-
characters
that's why
are
you have
legit
appreciation for
banned.
some of the older characters, or not older characters, but the other rest of the roster that are actually that good.
I can stand for a lot of the stuff, but for a top 10 fighting game,
Well, I agree with Steve on some
here's
points.
the thing. We gotta get rid of it because we have
You want me to scratch
MK9,
it?
we have MKX, we have MVC2, we have CVS2, we have Third Strikes.
We have 3 Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I rest my case. I'll let the heathens
I'll
cross
scratch
it out. There
As
you
the
go.
person that might have been checking most amount of time and really like understood how the game works.
Yeah.
I can faithfully cross it out as like a top 20 situation.
That's awesome.
Game very much carried as a spectacle fighter.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
All right.
Where else are we looking? Is it my turn? Your turn, Kenny?
Right.
I just did Def Jam, so you can go.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I have a couple I want to
Okay.
argue. The first one is Tekken Tag.
Oh.
I love it, but I think it's maybe top 15.
That's fine.
Okay. Like we just ended there.
Yes.
We all fucking love Tekken Tag.
That's fine. I love it.
We
I love it.
No, you
An
don't know.
insane roster.
It's not beating 5 or
But it's not even it's not top 3 Tekkens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's close. Maybe.
Tekken Tag, fucking great.
You know what?
A
I honestly
banger.
thought it got a bad rap. I honestly thought it
No,
got
Tekken Tag 2 got a bad rap.
Tag-
Oh, Tag 2.
Tag 1 did okay.
Yeah, okay. You're talking about Tag. Okay, that's
Like
Tag 1.
the-
Who's next?
Not mine. Okay, never
Kenny,
mind.
you next?
No, you went down me?
Yeah, yes.
All right. Look, it's a great game, Kenny, but I don't think it's gonna make top 10. MK2 is freaking fantastic, but it's not beating MK9 for top 10 or MKX for top 10. And if we have all three in top 10,
my only argument
that's gonna be insane.
I think MK2 is insanely influential and shit.
Extremely.
But
extremely.
Damn, dude, I want to play MKX, MK9.
And 9, yes.
Way more. I prefer to get those games way more.
Right.
Oof.
Kenny, your rebuttal if you have one.
MK2 is like literally the reason why all these other MKs exist. Kind of like Virtual Fighter, I guess you would say Virtual Fighter 1 or Street Fighter 1.
Sure.
So it was just like, people are like, it's just a Street Fighter clone. MK2 solidified it as its own thing and its own like higher echelon.
It was the first
thing
time Mortal
to,
Kombat was actually good.
Yeah, it was the first time that it was actually good. It caused it was like worldwide like phenom, like sensation. It was like Street Fighter 2 and MK2 were just fucking the start of Mortal Kombat.
The actual, it's like we're Street Fighter 1.
Yeah.
Street
And the thing is, like, it's also pioneering. Like, MK1 had secrets. This thing had so many secrets. It had so many people in school talking about it. It is so...
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't need to defend MK2, bro. We know.
Yeah.
Like,
so here's the thing. I think MK2 was absolutely impactful. Like, one of the most impactful games of its time.
Yeah.
But you know what trumped that? MKX. MKX Impact was absolutely phenomenal. It actually trumps the
there's
impact
one that Impact. There's one Impact.
MK9 does it. MK9 was absolutely fantastic.
had to win everybody back.
MK9 was also like MK9 here's the thing. MK9 and Street Fighter 4 are like the same thing.
Yes.
They're both the rebirthing of this series. To be honest.
And the only way for them to do that is to be good.
But I agree with you, Kenny, where it's like, you know, I think MK2 is likely a top 15 situation, just of overall, because I do think, for the sake of our list and the one we're talking about right now, I think of games that we all like want to play right now and how replayable they are currently. Yeah. MK2 is good, but it's rough around the edges. Yeah. MK9 is still very fun.
Yeah.
MKX obviously is still very fucking fun.
Yeah.
And isn't MK2 considered, like you said, those games at those times, all of them are considered broken at this point?
Oh, trust me. Anything that was made in the 90s is fucked up.
Yeah, it's busted.
Anything that was made in the 90s or the early 2000s is just fucked.
Yeah, it's busted. So, there's nothing balanced that we can say about the game.
My argument is, if balance is an argument of a fighting game being good, we should not have a list.
It should be should
be no list. Balance does not
be Karate Champ.
Balance does not make a good fighting game, bro.
Like Karate Champ would be number 1.
You do not want a truly balanced fighting game. Fucking trust me. You want me to do it or you?
I'm ready to chop, sir.
I'm not gonna.
Let's see chop.
I'm gonna chop it, baby.
Steve's
get the chop, baby.
Big fan.
Let's go.
Yay! Mortal Kombat's up here.
Out of there. Let's go.
You like more.
Yeah, I know for sure.
What are you gonna attack, Kenny?
What are you doing?
What are you gonna attack?
What's he finding?
Nitro plus blasters, man. Okay. It's not gonna be a top 10 now.
Just give us. I'm the only other person in this room that's played that game. So go tell me, what is it?
I'm actually surprised it lasts as long.
I'm
actually surprised.
All right.
It beat out fucking Def Jam. It beat out Vampire Series. It beat out Tekken Tag.
For the sake of it being up here, you have to give us your reasoning.
It beat out all these fucking games. Nobody attacked it for this long. I thought it was the first one to get on the chopping block.
Tim, tell me.
That's fucking great.
What is it?
The gameplay is fucking phenomenal. Like, of course, it's like I literally could care less about the characters. I don't give a shit about anime fighters. The fact that the game played so well and I gravitated towards it so easily made me have a soft spot for the game. And I enjoyed it more than I did a lot of the other games that were quote-unquote mainstream and stuff like that.
Yes.
I wish I had more people to play against. I wish I had more time to play against other people. The problem is they just don't exist.
I've actually made like 4 or 5 videos on that game.
Yeah.
And I played it for like a week.
It is fucking great. It is a great fucking fun game.
Is it? But obviously.
Top 10.
Even Steve knows it's not like go.
Top 10. I am fucking shocked it survived this long. So yeah, I'm shocked, but it's awesome. So I'm glad. Yeah, exactly. It's my guilty pleasure. My guilty pleasure. There you go.
So the only other one I'm gonna go after right now that I feel like is an outlier is an Injustice series. I like Injustice. We all played the fuck out of those games. I don't think I would put Injustice 2.
No.
anywhere on any fucking list. On any fucking
Yikes.
on any fucking list.
Yes. It had a great roster.
Injustice 1 did have a great
Like
roster.
Injustice,
I'm talking about two.
Injustice 2 had like great visuals.
My issue with this
Like,
game
cool
is that
stuff.
I disliked it until Batgirl came out, dude.
Oh, really?
Like disliked it. Like I was
because
playing
Batgirl
it
solved a
and
lot of the problems.
Trying to find things that I enjoyed about it,
And
but until Batgirl
The
came out.
community will tell you that Batgirl was busted. They'll tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. So I was like,
Well, because she stopped all the zoning.
right.
She made you have to think twice about it.
Yeah.
Which was, oh yeah, I like this. I have good memories of playing this game.
That's
and
the
we
thing.
can still go back and play.
That's
it.
the thing. Is that
Go back and play it.
It might be a top 30.
My thing.
Top 30, yeah.
My thing is that I would start fighting like crazy if the online was better.
Yeah.
The online was rough too.
Even
And that was the
whole
problem.
fucking experience.
Yeah.
It's a top 30.
It's a top 30. I think Injustice 1 is a good game. That is
Yeah.
fun. That is really crazy. But you want me to do it? Are you okay with me doing it? Okay.
It's fine. I again, another soft spot for a game that I really did enjoy.
I think we all have a soft spot for Injustice 1.
Yes.
Specifically Injustice
Yes,
1.
indeed. I'm trying to get people riled up for these games, guys. I want to go back online and I want to see you guys on Nitro and I want to see you guys in Injustice 1.
Actually tough because they both have terrible necks.
Yes, they do, but it's still great games. Where are you? Find them!
Yeah, I just realized that people are still driving.
Yeah,
like
there's no people in those fucking cars.
He's destroying everybody in those cars.
He's killing all of these people. Everybody's dying. There's a family of 4 in that last one.
All right.
Kenny, what do you feel?
Anybody?
Kenny, what do you feel? Not me. What do you feel?
Yeah.
Not me, just you.
I
You're
was
whispering to him.
Nothing.
No.
You're whispering something.
Whispering
He's
nothing.
attacking one of my games, I bet.
You're gonna attack one of mine, Kenny.
Hey, let's see what he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack one of
Some of
mine.
yours are harder to attack, I'll be real.
Okay, yeah, because I went with broad stroke.
You went with broad stroke.
I know. And that's the thing, mine aren't even mine. Those most of those games that I put up there, most of them are fucking hours.
Look,
Yeah.
I was one of the only few people standing this game when it first came out. Everyone was talking shit on
He's
it.
talking about EX Plus Alpha.
So,
EX Series.
what's wrong with it?
It's gotta go.
You don't think EX the series is gonna make top 10?
No.
Wow,
I
sir.
love it, but I was the only person like when it was in Family Fun and all this stuff, and
think
everyone was
it has-
talking about it.
what I'll-
the only two people were standing there were me and Steve. We're not saying that it's bad,
Yeah.
but then later on, people are like, holy shit, it's fucking amazing.
What I will
but
say-
when it was out, we're like, this game is fucking awesome. Look what you can do. You can do EX to EX to Super.
Yes.
You can do Super to this thing. It was crazy, free flowing fun. I'm like, what are you talking
The
about?
exact same impressions of these.
What are you
games
talking about?
Because they were not liked.
Yes.
When they came out, they were known as black sheep.
Yes, it was a black
They have
sheep.
grown over time and like kind of appreciated for like music and like nuance and all the different
It's
music.
literally in your intro.
Yes.
Yeah, like what the outro.
Here's
or
the thing, it is.
Yeah.
And I love certain parts of the EX series, but I don't think it's best of all time.
You can't
I think it's cool.
we have to get a top 10.
Yeah.
Some of these have to
I
go.
think the EX series could be in top 20. Like EX3 maybe not as much. EX3 is a bit of a messy game with a lot of really cool shit. EX2 probably the best gameplay, but EX2 sort of sucks in my opinion because the music sucks.
I don't remember the
There's a reason you don't remember.
I don't
the
remember
music is
EX2.
not the same, and
Yeah.
they bring a lot of the tracks back in EX3.
It's top 20.
And I realize how much of the EX series I love is the fucking music, dude.
Oof.
Yeah.
The music is so good. And
But
EX2,
the gameplay is out. It's very
EX2
good.
has
Gameplay
the
is
good
very
gameplay.
unique. Yes, EX2, 100%.
Yeah, the gameplay is the first of its kind. Actually, no game allowed you to do super to super.
Like super,
you can do a
EX.
combo into super, and then do another combo into super, or do a combo into super into another super.
Oh yeah, it was
And then,
nuts.
what
It was
the-
very. It
Three
was,
variations of what was it called? The supers you do a level 1.
it had things from Alpha. It had custom supers.
Yes,
it
that's
had
right.
custom. Like
Yes, that's
I'm
right.
saying, I love this fucking
Yep,
game.
yep.
I love it. I'll stand it, but I can't put it at
I will
top
do
10.
some historian bullshit here. There was PlayStation versions of Versus games that came out around a similar time frame that let you do super to super.
What were they?
Like the home version of X-Men vs. Street Fighter, the home version of Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. They were different than the arcade, so they had to spice the games up because you couldn't tag or normally play the game. So they'd let you do DHCs and shit. MVC1 was a bit later. I think I might be the only one that's ever played Street Fighter EX1.
I've
The
played
very
it.
first one, because
I've
there's Street
played
Fighter EX, there's Street
played it a
Fighter
lot.
EX
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh, yeah.
there's Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha,
Alpha, yeah, right,
and then
yeah.
there's Street Fighter EX2,
Three, or-
and then there's Street Fighter EX2 Plus,
Right.
and then there's Street Fighter EX3.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never played Street Fighter 2
2EX. Like, there's some of those in there that I have not fully understood what the fuck or where the hell you even play that.
There's a lot of versions. That's why I put the series. That's why it's so iconic because it's a part of the series. There's so much. I can't just say.
I think Street Fighter EX has grown in popularity the same exact way that like Darkstalkers has.
Critical Parade. This attack requires tag gauge and level 2 super combo for both characters. During this tag, you can use unlimited super combos for your partner's character's actions. Wow. Okay, so. Holy shit! Oh my god! I'm impressed.
Oh my god, you guys are awful. I mean, I can't win with you guys. Can't win.
Why do you think this isn't you?
It's me, it's you two. This isn't fine with that one. I'll fight with you guys in this one too. I'll fight with you on three ones right now.
Stop getting so fucking attached.
I'm not gonna attach. You guys are taking myself.
You're literally being attached right now.
You're attached my stuff. What?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
This is so fucked up. I'm gonna destroy all of you.
So fucked up.
I don't even know whose turn it is anymore. Alright, go. Jesus Christ. Jinx, splice.
Did we already agree that Skullgirls was... We kind of like already gave it its comeuppance, right?
Yeah, we gave it its comeuppance.
I think we can scratch that off. I think we're just... I'm not even choosing that, right? Yeah. I think we already... I just realized Skullgirls is up here.
Yeah.
Why did we knock that off?
Steve was almost gonna knock it out
We
himself.
all agreed. You were about to knock it off yourself
For another game.
We already agreed that this is like in top 30, but it's not all the way up there. So I'm not...
My turn.
Come on, bro. That was already fucking decided by all of us. I'm gonna slap you.
We need to start chopping.
We need to get this
Max is gonna be chopping.
We need to get this fucking
It's
list
my turn.
moving.
Be fair.
Be fair?
Yeah.
What do you mean be fair? Like don't pick yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right, Steve.
Yeah, Max.
You're getting way too attached, so I'm gonna start going after yours.
Oh, you're gonna go after mine, bro?
MVCI is not a top 20 game. I'm fucking making it.
Yeah.
It's not. The thing I like the most about it is that Strider was fun. And like it had some cool characters. I can't.
There it is.
No, bro. No. It's not even out yet.
I don't care.
It's not even out yet.
I don't care. They should be in the same category. Literally, it's not a sequel or anything like that. It's just an upgrade.
Steve.
Just like that. Just like the same thing with all these others that are continuations of the other ones.
Steve.
It's in the same category. Is it not the same logic, Chad? I'm real, Chad. I'm real.
Steve.
I'm being real, Chad.
If I can't...
It's the same fucking logic.
If I can't get you to venomously argue
Chad.
Marvel versus Capcom Infinite into the ground and just be like,
bro,
yeah, okay.
No.
Like, are you gonna say yeah, okay for anything?
I said yeah, okay for Nitro
bro,
Plus.
This game.
I said yeah, okay for Nitro Plus.
Dude.
Come on, bro.
I love this game.
And so do I.
I'm choosing to take it off because it's not gonna make top 20.
Oh my god, bro.
Like the thing is,
you said top 20, bro.
It's not even top 20.
Yeah, there you go.
MVCI is not top 20.
Maybe top 25.
Yeah. Like here, like when it comes to like best fighting games, there's so much that
Here's
are like.
the thing. You just remember the things you like about it. I'm remembering
because it's the greatest. It's literally the greatest. What are those games called? Like the because I don't want to say fighting game.
Team-based?
Team-based, right? Yes.
It is literally.
It's literally the best.
It's literally a sequel to Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Oh my god.
But it is a worse-looking sequel with a worse roster than MVC1.
Okay,
Yes.
roster's bad. The graphics the visuals are not good.
The stages suck.
The stages are not great.
The music was terrible.
The music is awful. But the gameplay,
yes,
the
sure.
gameplay
I agree with you.
trumps literally everything. Even how is Dragon Ball Fighter Z on here over this?
It stays.
Are you fucking crazy? You know the gameplay on this one is 10 times better than that shit.
I like free tag in this. Free tag is
Are
almost
you crazy?
Whoa. But will I say that like all of the gameplay of MVCI is like absolutely goated? It does things that I absolutely love. Dragon Ball later did that.
Oh?
They added that.
Bro, no. They implemented it poorly.
No. The new shit's good.
I haven't played.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, you can actually tag at any time now. During any fucking combo. During any block string. You can do it any fucking where.
Yeah,
They literally
DBZ stays.
Dude, they literally, and here's the thing, I think it's probably better implemented in Dragon Ball FighterZ over time too, but I love the idea of the fucking absolute bonkers, do anything. I love that. That's why I'm always gonna stand this game. But there's so many fucking negatives. And here's the thing, I would still put it in the top 25. I would still be
all
up
of its
there
problems,
because my experience with this shit is like, I love it, man.
I'm not trolling, dude. No, fuck. People like, what the fuck?
All right,
Putting
you know
words
what?
in my mouth.
So who's doing this?
I'll be the one doing it.
Okay, you're doing that.
This game is like my fucking baby.
All right, get ready. Let's go.
To be honest, like, but I can't stand MVCI for a top 10 situation. I just can't.
My turn. Fuck Dragon Ball FighterZ. Get it out of here.
No.
Here comes a mighty warrior.
It is definitely not top 10.
No,
and
it's
that
good.
game has so many fucking problems, including online. Are you fucking crazy?
No, they fixed the netcode.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
It has rollback now.
Oh, well, that's great.
Look, here's
But how long has fucking been
Are we
terrible?
considering it now or then?
I mean, are we considering top 10?
But I'm just using your logic of what you used before. Right now, it's in like one of the better states mechanically and everything. The problem is that like the game's been figured the fuck out.
Yeah.
So competitively, it is what it is. You know, and the characters that are good are what they are, which happens to every person.
And what did that do for the game? Did it like increase the popularity or increase the amount of
popularity's out of control.
It's literally the same.
It sold 10 million.
That was when it first came out. When it first came out, people were losing their minds with the fucking Dragon Ball shit.
But I mean, now it kept selling. It's very popular. It's back and even.
Here's the thing.
Explain the fucking defense mechanics of this shit. Because you have to do this all the time when somebody's rushing down on you on a billion fucking moves. Guess what? This one actually has a fucking simple mechanic called a push block. How fucking hard is that to add and implement into one simple little game?
Push block is not going to make a game the top 10 of all time.
It doesn't make that.
This is arguably one of the most gorgeous, well-animated, visually stunning fighting games on this fucking list. This thing, and guess what? Not only that, it's only 7 gigs. The file size for this game.
I agree.
Are we arguing file size?
Yes, 100%.
What?
No, NKX is like 110 gigs. To do all that for 7 gigs is fucking mind-blowing.
How did file size get in there?
I'm gonna touch your shoulder.
Push blocking.
That's a mechanic.
Steve, chill. Kenny, I'm gonna touch your shoulder when I say this. You're not arguing with Steve over this. You're arguing with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look you in the eye right now.
Yeah.
Everything you're saying applies to the game that came before it.
Guilty Gear.
Xrd.
Yes, Xrd.
So that's the only reason I put Xrd up here.
Yeah.
It's because Xrd actually pioneered that visual style.
No, for sure.
Like it retroactively was the reason why people went back to Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
I actually am arguing in Steve's favor that I don't think Dragon Ball FighterZ is a top 10.
Because Guilty Gear
I think it's
exists.
close in top 15. Because in the same ways that Kenny is arguing, I give that credit to the game that actually deserves it, which is Xrd. Which is why I put that one here over even like Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R. Because I think those games are great, but Xrd fucking blew my mind.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like you said series, right? So you're talking about Xrd series.
No,
Xrd go all the way to Revelator and Rev 2.
Yeah. Right.
So it's like Killer Instinct 2013.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
All 3 seasons.
Okay, gotcha.
So I do agree with Steve, and I can be the one to scratch this out. I don't think Dragon Ball FighterZ is a top 10.
I think it could battle for the top 10.
I think it could battle for it, but I don't think it makes it. Here's where I'm going to meet you, Kenny, and I'm also going to attack myself.
Yeah, okay.
I'm willing to meet you on Dragon Ball FighterZ being not in top 10. If you can meet me that Xrd is also not top 10. That we appreciate the same things about both of these games.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have a defense for even Xrd making top 10.
I think fighters could fight.
It could fight. I think this actually has a reason to get in there too.
Yeah.
But to be real, I want to meet you halfway here, and I can even attack my own game that I put up here, or the game that I personally think deserves a little bit of that credit a bit more. Even though, the execution of this is way better. I'm willing to move this fucking list forward.
Oh my gosh, that's a hit. All right, it's up to you, Kenny, because I already said Dragon Ball's got to go.
But in your head, does it guarantee a spot? Are you mad confident about that?
I'm close, man. I'm very
Dude, let's do it. Let's shake on this shit and let's get rid of this and this right now and move forward. Because here's the thing.
Everything.
Me and Steve already kind of agree this is not a top 10.
When was the last time you played Fighters, Kenny?
Like I just appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't have to play it all the time, but I'll appreciate it.
I'm the one that put the most time into
this. The ship kind of sailed because people were just going crazy, but I love watching it and I love the the whole thing of it.
Fighters could be like 11 or 12.
Yeah. Then Xrd then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. The double chops, chat. The double chops.
Is it my turn or Steve's turn?
Oh yes, exactly.
Kenny, tag the fuck out, man.
All right, I'll tag out.
Just do something.
There.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I don't even want to play.
And in that same vein, I'm gonna put Strive.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I think Strive is good, but I don't think it's an all-timer yet. I think it has expanded the Guilty Gear scene and is great.
You like this is new.
No, that game's been around. This game's been around several fucking years now.
Okay.
It's pretty clear what the game was going for and what it was doing. It lasted longer than X-Star personally, even though I like X-Star a lot more. I like the older Guilty Gears.
Wait, how long did X-Star last? Because it lasted a long time.
No, I mean on this list.
Yeah, okay.
But personally speaking, like for the sake of like Strive, a lot of shit that I really enjoy about it, but there's also a lot of stuff I don't.
I'm still butthurt at the fact that they don't have the finishers that they had in X-Hard.
I know.
That's and
the way that shit was implemented in this game was godlike, dude.
Right, and I'm guessing they either ran out of money or they ran out of time, whatever.
They prioritized what they wanted to prioritize.
Understood. And the game is 10 times more gorgeous than anything, so
it is really pretty.
Yeah, it is a fucking phenomenal.
My only argument is that sometimes it's not though. Sometimes I think this game looks better.
There is
some stages fucking balls.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The competitive stage that is played competitively, that weird gothic stage, looks like shit.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But overall, I'd still say it's visually way more better.
It's funny, the game isn't on this list, but I'd argue like if we want a game that looks better visually, that's in the same vein, that goddamn Blaze Blue.
Yeah, you got
not Blaze Blue, the fantasy, Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like the best art style.
Yeah.
But, so be real, like that's my argument against
shiny. But same thing with DNF. DNF looks better than those two others.
I don't think. Well, I think DNF actually looks better than Strive, but I don't think I don't like the character designs as much. I think Guilty Gear Strive actually has the best looking Guilty Gear characters I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Straight up. And I love the way Guilty Gear Strive characters look.
I love it.
It's good.
I don't know if it makes 10.
It might be top 15 to 20 in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere in there.
It's the best Guilty Gear out of the series, in my opinion, but it doesn't fight the other games. It is its own thing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So,
okay.
That's
you want to cross that one out of me?
You do. That's fine.
Why? You have to take ownership of this, man.
Because I want the green on green. I started fucking it up.
I'm just trying to get you guys to take ownership and like see. The thing is, with you crossing it out, it just means that you're seeing things from the perspective that we're just talking about.
Yeah.
We're not trying to like shit on your game.
Yeah, you shit on my game.
Well, we're not.
That's what you did. All right. Who the fuck gotta get out of this shit? This fucking list and all these fucking things and goddamn all these characters and stuff like that. As much as I like it, and I do like it, and I mean I fucking like it, its roster was very small, its gameplay was overcomplicated, its popularity wasn't as big as a lot of the others. Max, shut the fuck up. Mark of the Wolves has definitely got to go.
See, and here, the only problem is my personal take on this game is somewhat skewed as well, because Rock is like balls in it.
Yeah.
So whenever I played it, it's like just sort of an exercise in frustration.
Granted, Marco Rodriguez was one of the most fun characters I played, but I'm only saying that because he's a shonen.
I mean, like, to me, Mark of the Wolves was the third strike of SNK.
It literally was the response.
It was the third strike.
But that's not saying much, right?
No, it's saying a lot. It's saying a lot.
No, I think honestly one of the biggest things of this is a similar execution that like X-Star to Dragon Ball had, Kenny.
Yeah.
The only thing I have of Mark of the Wolves that I give it massive credit for, this piece of shit is on the same piece of shit hardware.
Yes, no,
and they somehow make
That's
it
another
look
thing. For me, like when I pick my games and stuff like that, a lot of it is technical stuff. You know?
It's crazy that they were able to squeeze blood out of that Neo Geo hardware.
Because there's the things you can't even like. It looks like it's on a different system, like hardware.
Yes.
It's insane.
That's like the biggest defense I give of it.
Yeah.
I do think like, and this comes down to a big personal thing. If we're in the argument of like the Street Fighter 3 games versus this, because that's obviously what they're being compared to. Yeah, I have an argument that this might feel as good as Street Fighter 3 New Gen or Street Fighter 3 Second Impact.
Yeah.
There might be an argument there. Bro, no, not against Third Strike though. That's the problem. Third Strike feels fucking amazing. It's one of the best 2D feeling games ever. But this, not quite there. You know?
It'll go.
Yep, there you go.
Ownership? Or you want me to do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
There you go.
It deserves like 100% notoriety,
That can
and it's
possibly,
one of the best.
Yeah,
that can be anywhere in top 15 potentially.
Yeah. Project Justice.
Yeah, and I think that's a niche game too.
I love
in the
it.
same way that like a Power Stone was up here.
Kenny, you love that game more than I do.
I know. But that's the thing is, even if you guys love it, You can identify that
I don't
it's...
see it in the compendium of like some of these top games.
And we know, we've played the fuck out of this game. We know why it's great.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say about it?
I was gonna say, because the characters are fucking weird. You got a soccer player and a fucking pool player.
That's actually part of the thing.
That's part of the charm, you know?
Defend it like it's some of like it's Capcom, one of their most unique and best fighting games. Like their super attacks were actually unique super attacks, as opposed to like Marvel vs. Capcom when Iron Man did a super, the other person just did a beam. No, they would actually do unique super attacks depending on the character. So like Roberto came out, he would do a cool, unique soccer attack with somebody else. If Batsu, he would do a super unique. Like the presentation-wise, it's at another level that Capcom hasn't really gotten back to be honest.
We're getting there with Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6, yeah. Like even like some Marvel vs. Capcom had it a little bit.
Marvel 3-ish.
Marvel 3-ish when they had Bucky and Captain America, and they actually had a unique theme. But this is something I wish that Capcom would get back to. If
Cool team up shit.
If they did another Marvel vs. Capcom, if another Marvel vs. Capcom game came out, like it would be fucking cool. Like if Spider-Man did a cool team up super with Black Panther, he would do like, you know, like grab him, swing him with the web, do really cool shit.
My only argument against like the Project Justice series and the Rival School series, they try to go MVC gameplay, but 1v1. Right?
Yeah.
And we all know that's true.
Yes.
But they don't feel nearly as good as MVC games.
Yes, dude. If it was just a tag game, it would be way up there.
They
and it was just like, no, you had to switch. They missed.
I think
almost
everybody that played these games back in the day kind of played them like, oh, okay, so it's MVC, but like less.
Yes. Okay. If it was a tag fighter, it would have been way up.
The team up supers were dope.
No, that's what I'm talking about. And it's something that Capcom hasn't even done. Like they haven't really done since.
All right,
they haven't done that since.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We still have 8 games to go.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Close,
Kenny.
close.
Not Kenny specifically, but overall argument that Street Fighter 4 should go.
I missed it. I actually missed it.
You lose.
In comparison to the other Street Fighter games on here, especially 6, which has an asterisk right now, but Street Fighter Alpha 2, SF2 in general, Third Strike, I think Street Fighter 4 is maybe top 4 even Street Fighter.
You know what's wild, Kenny? I think Street Fighter 4.
Do you think it beats Alpha 2? Do you think it beats...
See, okay, gameplay-wise, I think it beats out Street Fighter 2. We're so attached to Street Fighter 2 because of nostalgia, but
Impact nostalgia.
Impact it just completely trumps that, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is that impact and influence and everything like that?
Street Fighter,
completely knocks it out of the
2
world.
can't go anywhere.
It's almost for all of us. Street Fighter 2. It's hard for it.
It's so fucking impactful, even bigger than MK2 and all the other shit.
It is.
Well, here's the thing too. Like Alpha 2, there's a lot of Street Fighters. Like we could look at Street Fighter, even though they're both my games, to be honest. But we could look at Street Fighter 4 and Alpha 2 because, like, I love and I can start putting my own games in the chopping block.
Wait, are you gonna say Alpha 2 is not top 10? Because I'll argue it's top 10.
Because like when there's CVS 2,
Okay, we're arguing different things.
Yeah, you're adding stuff. We're focused on Street Fighter 2.
I think we kind of agree Street Fighter 4 can go because it's not top 10. Right.
Yeah, it's not top 10.
Because here's the thing, this is also a Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
CVS 2 is a Street
Well,
Fighter
there's gonna be a lot of Street Fighter games on there, and that's fine.
It's a Street Fighter game. Like what it plays like is pretty much the sequel to Street Fighter 3.
And that's why like 4 is there because it saved the genre, man.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Revitalized
in terms of like raw impact around that time frame, revitalization of the FGC type shit.
Hulk Hogan is trash, but this is Hulk Hogan. This is The Rock, basically, right?
I like that argument because you know what? When it comes to Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame, right?
Hulk and Rock are going to be up there.
But they're just different generations. They're different generations, bro.
This one, like, if we're talking
I like that.
If we're talking about overall impact, this one beats the fuck out of it. Of course. We're talking like millions to billions type of shit. This game made in the 90s be with billions of dollars compared to this.
But here's the thing, though. It wouldn't have. Actually, not. I thought you were
Like we're just talking on-
yeah.
This had an impact pretty much on modern fighting games. Like, and modern fighting games are bigger than now than ever.
Yeah.
But like Street Fighter 2, people don't know. Like if you were not born either in the 80s, you actually don't know.
No, yeah, no,
And
for
you know what's
sure.
crazy?
But that's why this is Hogan and this is The Rock.
Well, here's the thing. I get what because he's talking about how much money this one made and how much impact it had versus this one. But then we look at MK2 versus MKX, and it's the complete opposite. The impact of MKX was more impactful than it was MK2.
I'd argue. I actually don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Street Fighter 2 was more impactful than Street Fighter 4.
I agree with that.
But that's the opposite of what happened when it came to MK2.
Well, I think the argument of this game not being huge, this game was fun.
No, I think it was phenomenal. I think it was huge. I think it was big. But the overall and sales was just bigger on MKX.
No, like
see, I don't know the sales of this. I know the sales of this.
Yeah.
But I don't. This game is pretty fucking.
The sales of MK2 and Street Fighter 2 are damn near close, bro.
It's up to you because I agree with Max over here. Street Fighter 4 is not messing with any of this.
If both of you guys agree,
We're talking about other shit. So
Okay,
let's just move on.
This is gonna hurt, but in my personal opinion, Tekken 3 isn't trumping Tekken 5. One of them's got to go, and I'm voting Tekken 3. It's nice and quiet here. I like it.
Let me see what else is on.
This is the calm before the storm here, Chad. We're ready, bro. Let's go, Chad. Come on. Let's go. Oh, you Tekken 3 scrubs out there. You're not fuck my Tekken 5. Where my Tekken 5 boys at? Let's stand up, guys. Stand up. Tekken 5 all day. Let's go.
Here's the thing,
Tekken 5 over 3. I saw. There's one guy.
Here's the problem, Steve, is that you putting these two games like against each other can work against you.
How so?
3 might make it.
Yeah.
You might scratch out 5 right now.
Ugh, hell no.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Me and Kenny are probably going to go towards 3 in that situation.
Then you'd be wrong.
But you lose. You're now attacking the thing that you want because you're putting Tekken 3 directly against Tekken 5. And me and Kenny are going to say probably Tekken 3, right?
And you think Tekken 3 is better than 5, bro? Especially with the legacy of your Nina from the original Tekken. Don't forget, Tekken 5 includes
Tekken
DR.
5,
It includes DR and original.
It's an impact.
Tekken almost was never this popular again. Like, this game only exists because 4 failed, so they chased 3 again. They said this.
Yes.
And they made a better game.
They made a really good one.
They made a better game.
Nearly hit as big as Tekken 3.
I understand the impact. I understand the impact was really big. I totally get that. Gameplay-wise, character-wise, roster-wise, and story-wise.
Tekken 5 like, it pretty much has everything.
I'm sorry.
But I think it's like...
and I played them both, so...
I think Tekken 5 is like in the same way that Virtua Fighter 2 is here. It'd be like having VF2 and VF4.
Yeah.
VF4 is obviously like, oh yeah, well VF4 just has more stuff, but man, fucking VF2, like fucking huge at the time.
Like,
if we're talking about the quality of a game that is
and quality
that came out like 7 years later, obviously it's going to be better.
Yes.
But putting ourselves in the space at the time, yes, this was the next best Tekken game. Yeah. Obviously.
Easy.
Because Tekken 3 was so goated, bro.
Yeah.
My challenge to you guys is, how is Tekken 3 better than Tekken 5?
Because of impact. Yeah. Because of like what it refined Tekken. It changed what it was.
Yes.
Like gameplay.
But here's
of Tekken,
the thing.
So then
Tekken was just a poor copy of Virtua Fighter for a long time for people.
Sure. Yeah.
And it was way below Virtua Fighter.
What Virtua Fighter was.
And then all of a sudden Tekken 3 came out.
So
explosion.
We're arguing impact over gameplay, over characters, over roster, over story.
Oh no, but that's like the thing
story?
is,
yes, story.
Not arguing Tekken story here, bro.
It's not hokey, and Tekken 5 story, was fucking good. Don't you start the fucking hokey shit. Tekken fucking 5 was the pinnacle of fucking Tekken story, bro. Are you crazy? There is smart comedy, which can be seen in like something like, let's say, Ocean's 11 or something like that. It has, little comedy scenes. Oh, even Deadpool. You think Deadpool is fucking cheesy? Yeah. It had Tapachi, it had Devil Jin. Going in there. Don't start with me. Tekken 5 was the best. Was damn near the start of the of how the story was gonna go from there on in. It was all about the Mishimas at that point.
From these debates is that Steve will argue something into the center of
I don't even, nope, not at all. It's just the problem. I'm telling you right now. You see all the truth. Steve is right. Steve is goated. Steve El Gaib. Oh my God, bro. They're just comedy.
Yeah.
You're gonna put the Cosby Show in the same category as Mad TV? Are you gonna do that?
I don't know.
Okay, so then, what is the kind of comedy is Cosby Show? What kind of comedy is that?
It's just comedy. It's just daytime.
There is so many more positives from this game than it is this one. You guys are arguing one thing, and that is impact.
Then we can get Street Fighter 2 off the list because there's other games that are better and have a bigger roster than Street Fighter 2.
What games are better than Street Fighter 2?
Dude, Third Strike has a bigger roster, has more varied characters.
We could say Street Fighter 2 is better than Street Fighter 4.
This
Street
game
Fighter
is better
4.
than this game.
Yeah, Street Fighter 4 is better than Street Fighter 2. You can't use that logic because then we'd have to get Street Fighter 2 out of there.
Like immediately, Soul Calibur's.
Well, okay, I hear what you guys are saying, and I agree. Street Fighter 2's impact trumps all of the other Street Fighters. Totally understand.
Street Fighter 2's impact trumps literally everything
in this entire list.
Totally understand.
Okay.
But when it comes to Tekken 3, its impact is great, but I don't think it's top 10 great.
Here's where it's 2 versus 1 because me and Kenny disagree.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Tekken 3 revolutionized. Tekken 5 does not exist without Tekken 3.
Like this game only exists because they're like, well, we got to make.
No, I'm serious. 3. Because Tekken 3 did so well.
Says that.
Virtual Fighter was destroying Tekken at every level. After Tekken 3, Virtual Fighter really just started becoming
for what it was doing.
And I'm not trying to like throw shade at Virtual Fighter.
Like content-wise, no fighting game had content like Tekken 3 did.
Yes, on a PlayStation.
Tekken 5 is a great game with a lot of characters. The content outside of the cutscenes, which Tekken 3 also has, Devil Jin story mode thing fucking sucks. Tekken 3 is at least gimmicky mode, which is the same thing.
But it's fun.
The Devil Within in this game, I've played it recently. It fucking sucks.
What side, I mean, because you're talking about content now, so now we're talking about content.
Yes, we're just talking overall game.
Okay, because I don't remember Tekken 3 having more content than Tekken 5.
Bro, it has Tekken Force mode. It has Tekken Ball. This game doesn't even have bowling. Tekken 3, the whole reason it was amazing is because Tekken's roster was kind of like, you know, in Tekken 1 or 2. And then Tekken 3 sort of revitalized the whole roster. Arguably the greatest revitalization of a roster in fucking history.
And at the end of the day, Tekken 5 is still a better game. Like, even with the impact of what it is, it's just a better game. Everything you guys are talking about is just Tekken 5, but better, except for the impact. That is the only fucking difference.
Argued all the content of the game is possibly better as well.
Sure, content, which has nothing to do with the gameplay, story, characters. The implementation of what they did in the arcades with the cards, and you can put the PS4 or PS2 controller into the arcades as well.
That's cool.
That is phenomenal. For any arcade to even do that, none of them did that. It was the only one of its time.
Kenny, does anything Steve has said delegate a constitution of effort away from Tekken 3 in favor of Tekken 5? Because that's what the two we're arguing against right now.
Kenny, what is your favorite Tekken of all time?
Right now, it's like 8.
Okay, then before that.
But the thing is, like 3, like the impact. I'm a big impact guy. Like a lot of my stuff is going to be impact as well. But the thing is, Tekken 3 still has impact and it's still fucking godlike.
My biggest argument is that like this game existing in this game makes this game even like better as a game in total. Steve Fark.
I mean, you can put an asterisk. You can put an asterisk.
I don't think there's an asterisk, dude. We're 2-1. You did this to yourself, man. Why? Here's the problem, Steve, is that you putting these two games like against each other can work against you. We have to keep moving.
Unbelievable, Chad. Do you see this?
Tekken 3 makes it.
It was my turn, and I just went, really?
I don't know why you chose
it. It was my turn, Chad.
It was your turn.
Wow. Do you see what's going on here?
You did that.
Do you see the collusion?
Well, you did it to yourself.
So, there you go. That's real world comedy.
Steve, I think,
scenario.
I actually completely see where you're coming from.
There you go.
To finish this off, all I have to say is that Ryu has no friends and no life.
We're done. Good job. Good night, everybody. All right, we did it. We did it. Street Fighter.
I'll do a double Jeopardy, and this one's gonna hurt Max because I said this.
All right, what are you doing? Okay,
this one's gonna hurt.
All right,
what's going on here? Max knows what I'm doing.
I know.
Max knows what I'm gonna do.
Both of these have the number 2 in them.
What's going on here?
Soul Calibur and Soul Calibur 2. They have their verses.
Fuck you.
Didn't I
Can
do
you
that
just go
before?
after VF2? Can you just go after VF2?
Okay, I'll go after VF2 then.
Well, bro.
I'll go Soul Calibur after VF2.
I know I'm not winning the VF2 argument with you guys in the room. Do I need to talk anything more about VF2? Because it is, like, impact and everything. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Virtual Fighter 2 it's a banger.
I'm personally indifferent.
People will say Virtual Fighter 4, but like for like you're saying like Impact, it's much better. But the thing is, there's some games that are taking up space. Now I do believe that they can have like there can be a Soul Calibur 1 and Soul Calibur 2. I do believe maybe an MK9 and X can be there.
There's some
but some of them might have to get knocked out.
This game existing is the reason this game exists.
Yeah.
Right,
this game
but here's the thing:
is like
Sakurai doesn't talk about Virtual Fighter 1
because Sakurai can suck an egg.
Sakurai,
you can spend $62,000 and suck an egg.
Sakurai specifically goes on interviews saying, "Hey, I don't know why people are playing my little smashy game competitively. If they want to play a competitive game, they should play Virtual Fighter 2." Quote unquote.
The thing is, because like he said, like, I was gonna put both Soul Caliburs to like fight for
each other,
fight against.
But Max conceded. Max conceded.
They're gonna like. I think because like to get to 10, one of those Soul Caliburs might have to die.
We're not at 10 yet, so pick the one that's worse.
We're at like 15, dude.
Yeah, stop thinking about it. Pick the one that's worse and
just
give
you
it
do. I can't scratch out a VF.
You made me scratch out one, and it's not personal.
I can't scratch out a VF. I can't do it.
Get out of here.
All right. That was yours, Kenny. Yours practically mine.
There you go. All right, get him, Max.
Okay. Here's where my brain's at.
Okay.
We have to pick one before we get anywhere to top 10.
Okay.
Right.
Which makes top 10, MK9 or MKX?
Yay! Thank you. I love them both.
And I know exactly how this is gonna go.
You already know the answer.
Oh shit!
Max,
I know for you.
Max already knows the answer.
Wow.
Steve is MK9 for sure.
MK9 saying. Here's the thing.
That's a huge chop because
it is
so early.
But to be real, do you see a top 10 having MK9 and MKX in it though?
I kind of do.
Really?
Yes, I kind of do.
I don't know if I do.
I would say MKX, which is 10, would be 10.
Really?
I think so.
That just feels good.
I mean, but honestly, I think it's up there with one of the greatest. I honestly do. My personal opinion, I think you should just choose one. I think you should just go after one and then make your argument for that.
Okay, let's argue MK9 going. My argument of MK9 going, I actually appreciate what they were able to do gameplay feel-wise with MK9. I think it looks fucking rough though. I think the game visually on some spots has a good art style, but like the way certain attacks hit, it was clear that they haven't done 2D in like 10 to 15 fucking years, and they're trying this shit. To me, I look back at MK9 with fondness now that we know NRS is actually a really competent like game dev, and they're like a studio that can pull this shit off. But when MK9 came out, zero faith in it, dude. And then a lot of people had zero faith.
A lot of people had to say
any good. A lot of people were like, hey, this is shockingly pretty decent.
I did like a show like way back in the day with some of like the Smosh games before they were Smosh games in Mahalo. Like I was defending MK9 before it came out. I'm like, dude, watch. MK9's gonna be fucking great. I played it in the truck. It's gonna be good. You'll see it at Evo and all this stuff. And they were just shitting all over it. And I'm like, just watch.
I think 9 upon revisiting over time is obviously like, oh, this is really good and this is really fun. My only thing against it is that I like MK9's looseness the most.
Oh yeah.
Looseness is in like the mobility, the cancel, the dash cancel ability.
Yeah, well, the cancelability of moves. Yeah.
The how much crazy combo shit you can do. There's a lot of layers to this game. Completely unintentional.
Yeah.
They did not design that shit, bro. Pretty clear when you guys fucking know this competitively when you're playing.
They're like, oops, this is good.
Like, whoa.
Okay.
They like stumbled into
Cabal's infinites, just being able to cancel first.
And granted, what the good characters were doing, like Freddy and Cabal, like there's no way you design a character to be allowed to fucking throw those glaives and shit like that. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I really like this game, and it's pretty much the revitalization of Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
But in the exact same way, it's like, man, like in some of these games we've had here, yeah, this brought this game back, but that fucking next game though, like that to me, MKX was like, okay, so yeah, bring back these core mechanics, bring back running, bring back like other elements between like way more combo strings per character. This game doesn't give characters a lot of fucking moves, dude. Like you get very few things to actually work with.
Yeah, but the variation system wasn't that great. They actually chopped up some of the moves from those characters and split them into 3. When in 9, they had all those characters.
Yeah.
Especially for somebody like, let's say, Katana or Cyrax.
So the overall move list, and I've checked out MK9 recently, whenever I look at it, characters get approximately 4 to 5 strings. Per character, and like a few specials. They split those up and make them sub-archetypes, but in MKX, you have way more strings than that per character, and you have 3 versions of every fucking character. Of course, one's gonna be better.
Yeah.
but you have whatever core roster in this is technically the core roster times 3. Sub-Zero's 3 different fucking characters, dude.
Right.
Like dramatically changed.
And if that were the case, they should have just made other characters. In my personal opinion.
Yeah, they should have.
Oh yeah, it should have been a bigger roster.
This game was so fucking expensive that they chose to effectively make like a 90 to 100 character roster.
Yeah.
They never did that shit again, bro. Because that cost us so much fucking money to do that shit. So to me, I really appreciate MKX because I still go back to it today. I'm playing some wild fucking version of Doro today.
Yeah.
So that's why I appreciate MKX. There's always like, I'll eventually learn last year Takeda. Ain't gonna be today, but maybe it'll be next year or some shit. I don't care. Like that's why I love this fucking game.
That's a fucking solid argument.
That's a great argument. MK9 stays.
He grabbed me! We said earlier he never grabs. He went like this.
I've never seen him grab.
It was the slowest grab in human history.
Like you have to give an argument.
He's trying
Like
to
the argument, like, well, like it's.
This isn't the things that I
so-
said. Like
okay, so
I'll
okay, you want to go first?
I'm also an Impact guy.
Okay.
Like that.
I said that. Yeah.
Once 9 came out and it had its story and it had its that, other fighting games were like, oh fuck, bro.
Yeah.
We're sitting here with our dick out.
For sure.
And like
I wasn't even
MK9
thinking of that. Yeah.
MK9 came out with the package and he came out with a story, and the story, to be honest, even though it is a revision of 1, 2, and 3, it did it so fucking good
Because
and it was
the
better
story-
than like the movie.
Story in 9 is better than X.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Story-
So shake my hand, because that's good.
Well,
At least you recognize that. Okay. That's good.
I'll give comeuppance.
Okay. All right. So that's one. Okay. The chat already said it multiple times. MK9 literally saved Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
That trumps the impact of MKX. Because MKX wouldn't even existed if it wasn't for the fact that this game was that good.
If
and that
MK9
impactful.
was like another Armageddon,
Yes,
there wouldn't be
it'd
an
be
end.
done.
There
It
would be no
done.
end.
When it comes to impact, yes, MKX did have a larger impact, but that was because of
Well,
the
no.
That was because of the
Streaming.
anticipation.
No, you know why? It's because it was streaming. MK9,
sure.
Like streaming was at a very
MK9
infancy.
almost had no.
right, exactly.
No, because it was
Zero
at its
content rate.
infancy.
And I
once
believe-
like Twitch got started really popping off was around the X days.
And I personally believe that if you had both of those games come out at the exact same time, and MK9 had the same netcode as MKX, MK9 would have trumped it, 100%.
Do you think MK9's roster is better than MKX's?
Yes.
I can see that my personal attachment to the roster of MKX is mostly down to like guest characters and shit.
Yes.
MKX could be 11.
But we can agree that the guest characters in MKX are way better than 9, right?
I'm sorry.
The guest characters, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Freddy versus fucking
Predator
and fucking Alien.
and Jason.
Like, are you crazy? No, come on.
But
Like,
you wouldn't say MKX would be the top 11?
I think MKX is top 10. That's my personal.
MKX and 9, yeah.
I absolutely.
Yeah, the only argument I'm seeing from the chat is that MK9, while I don't think is a visually great game, this game kind of is.
Okay.
All the characters are pretty fucking ugly
Yeah.
in MK9. But its art style is good. They chose the Street Fighter 4
I
art
was just
style.
about to say, because MK9 isn't really supposed to be pretty.
Let's say if MK9 and MKX have to stay, then we have to get rid of something like Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter Alpha.
We have to get rid of
I'm concluding this.
We'll move that because it says my turn next, and
all
I'm
I'm
getting
saying
ready
is
to
that
chop.
MKX has an ugly art style with
Yes.
better character
You said
visuals.
MKX. You said
Yeah.
MKX.
I'm sorry, MKX has an uglier art
well,
style
Steve.
with better overall
well-
character visuals.
Would you get rid of Marvel vs. Capcom 1?
Well, whose turn is it? Because
I don't know.
Okay, it's my
Max
turn.
said those.
I was arguing MK9 or MKX.
And me getting.
And you guys are still on the boat of MK9 is going to be in top 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are both in agreement. MK9 stays. Now he's going after MKX because that's what happens when he lost the argument in MK9.
Because here's the thing.
So now he's going after
the thing
MKX.
is-
If
So,
wait, this is my choice. Hold
Yeah.
on. If MK9 is now staying, I did not win. So we're going to keep MKX as well.
Okay.
I'm arguing CVS2 goes.
This battle is about to explode.
This is a top 10, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, how many turns do you get?
No, that's fine. We're getting to the end. It doesn't matter.
You
It doesn't
argued
matter.
against it, so I have to choose something that goes.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
CVS2 can't go. But
CVS2 isn't going anywhere, bro.
There's Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I don't know why you're not going after those, Max.
I put them both on there. And they are top 10.
There's Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2.
Bro, come on, man. What the fuck?
They're both top 10 too.
God damn it, dude.
Wait,
What are you doing?
Are you arguing the Marvel vs. Capcom guy does not think that both that the top 10 should not have 3 Marvel vs. Capcom games.
Jesus, man.
I genuinely disagree. I
think.
All right. That's what I'm saying. When is it my turn?
So, what do you want me to pick?
I don't. We don't know, Max. You've lost
I
twice.
Proposed MK9
You've lost twice.
And CVS2. So you guys are like, no.
CVS2 has to stay.
Yes.
Okay, so CVS2 is staying.
Yes.
All right.
That's 3, Max. That's 3 you've lost against.
All right, so I'm working here.
Okay.
I'm fucking trying.
Give us something good, man.
I'm coming down to Street Fighter 6 at this point. Street Fighter 6 is still around because it has that asterisk. It's still here. It's still taking a spot.
It's still kicking.
Then if it's still kicking, then I think it's kicked long enough, dude.
Oh god.
We got a lot of
He's crying, bro.
Holy shit, man. Okay.
Are you exhausted enough to keep going for Street Fighter 6 to be up here? Look at the other games.
I'm looking at him, bro. God. Damn it, man. So how many Street Fighters have we got? We got Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 2, and
Alpha 2.
And Alpha 2, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. I see Alpha 2 potential.
Nah, Smash ain't leaving.
I'm not arguing Smash.
I'm not a huge Smash guy, but yeah, someone said Smash. No, that ain't going nowhere.
No. Yeah, you might not like it, but fuck you.
Yeah.
And your mother.
We all very much like
and your mother.
It'll be 2v1. Smash ain't leaving. It's not going. It's not fucking leaving.
We're at this point right now.
Yeah.
Kenny, based on all the delegation and defense, Steve is having a hard time.
I'm having a hard time. Can you help me out here?
Do you have anything to defend Street Fighter 6 to
I
stay?
can't. I'm having a really hard time here because I can't. I fucking can't, bro. This is insanity. He's just picking all the wrong shit, dude. Like, he's had 3 turns, Kenny. So he's just finding shit that he looks for when he's not picking the shit that should be going, Kenny. Help me out here. What is happening?
Well, what do you think should be going?
He wants all the Marvel vs. Capcom's gone.
Not all of them.
Obviously not, but come on. This man is crazy, bro.
What the fuck do I have to do?
Like, this is insanity.
How long has that shit been up
this
there,
is
dude?
Insanity,
You know
bro.
it's gonna go.
You know damn well.
10, 11, 12, 13. Motherfucker, there's 15 games up here.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God,
we gotta
bro.
go.
I'm trying to
go.
I'm trying to not be here until Tuesday.
I know it's good.
What do I have to do to get this?
All right, what's going on?
Kenny, you have number 5. It's done.
Yeah, we need some input, Kenny.
Nobody is providing input.
I've already said what I need to say. Kenny hasn't said
Nobody is
anything.
providing new.
What is happening here?
Nothing new is happening.
What
so
is
we have
fucking
to keep
going
moving.
on, man?
It's done.
The silent kill, chat.
We're not going back.
What the fuck is going on? The silent kill because Kenny couldn't make a decision.
Not because I couldn't make
Just
a
say
decision.
no. Just say no.
Say
Supervisor
no.
said they have to find something else. It's my turn, bro. What are you doing? Looking at me around.
My turn, bro. I don't know whose turn is it.
Jesus Christ! He was trying to get rid of Street Fighter 6 and he didn't say anything. And he crossed out. Silent kill.
You fucking
All right.
Jesus Christ.
MVC 1, for the love of God, bro.
Why?
You got MVC 2, you have Ultimate MVC 3. There's too many MVCs. No.
No,
bro.
Look at this.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. There's too many fucking. There's 3 of them.
wrong with this
There's
man?
3 of them, for the love of God.
Here's the
But you
thing.
got rid of Street Fighter 6? The fuck?
I think my top 10 had 3 Marvel vs.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think my top 10 had 3.
What the fuck?
You want to do it or me, Max?
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Are you serious? Get that shit out of here.
Steve, you do it.
Oh, fuck this thing.
Shit,
Get this shit out of here.
Oh, my God.
The fuck, top 10?
Marvel 1.
Are you insane?
Marvel 1.
What the fuck? Fucking Marvel I actually can't believe it beat fucking MVCI.
Steve likes too much new shit.
Nah.
Steve's a new shit.
Nah.
You shit like
Steve
her.
likes too much new shit.
Nah. All right, Kenny, now it's your turn. Go get him.
I'm willing to go. I know this will kill Max.
Here we go. He's going after him.
But I'm willing to kill myself on the list, too.
Sorry. We're going
Which
to
part of
versus?
us are we cutting off?
We got a versus?
I'm
Which body
willing,
part are we cutting off here?
I'm willing to stand in front of that train with you.
Okay.
People will think I'm crazy, but I put Soul Calibur 1 for the Dreamcast over Soul Calibur 2.
But the soul still burns.
You might fucking think I'm crazy.
It's interesting.
You might think I'm fucking wrong. Here's the thing. Well, one thing I like Soul Calibur 2 that I just can't fuck with is they put 3 characters on 3 different systems and you can't really fucking fully enjoy it. That's kind of just like a little bit,
when they split up,
split up
Yoda
a little bit of like no, it was Link, Heihachi, and Spawn. Okay, but that's like a little nitpick to be honest. But like people are like, oh, you know, whatever. Soul Calibur for me is in top 3 fighting games of all fucking time. especially for the Dreamcast. You're talking about music, you're talking about impact. This was the very first time that a console surpassed the arcade. It was started pioneering some of the best gameplay for single player, for like the quest mode, for everything. You listen to the music. This could be top 3 fighting games of all fucking time.
Chad.
Soul Calibur 2, better overall gameplay, obviously an improvement, right? And the reason Soul Calibur 2 still stands so high is that the rest of the series tries to catch up to 2.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't get close until effectively 6.
Yeah.
Where like 6 is like, okay, yeah, we now have like the third best Soul Calibur. Great.
Yeah.
I think I could prefer to play Soul Calibur 2
probably, but
overall.
But here's the thing, that's almost like Tekken 5 and Tekken 3.
Exactly.
Right? Like Tekken 5.
And that is exactly what I was about to say.
Thank you.
In the exact same
rest
way
my
that
case.
I defend Tekken 3 in comparison to Tekken 5. That is literally Soul Calibur 1 to Soul Calibur 2.
Yes.
The impact on this game, this was the first fighting game in history that actually got Game of the Year awards.
Mm-hmm.
This made your Dreamcast look feel like you held the future in your hand when you played.
When like you had that game and people came to your house.
And this game plays better than this, but this game still
I'll give it that.
Still plays
just
like a fucking
Tekken
dream.
5 plays better than Tekken 3.
Just like Tekken 3 to Tekken 5. It's like Tekken 3 is still fun as fuck, dude.
Holy! Yo, Kai Cenat?
What?
What the? What?
What is he doing watching us?
What in the heck? Wait, somebody took his name.
That was a fake donation.
That's gotta be a fake donation.
Oh, know me?
Took his name. Get out of here.
Oh, know me?
Get out of here.
Oh, know me?
Nah. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. He's checking right now. He's checking right now.
These guys are literally.
Serious? He's doing a subathon right now.
I wish I saw you at the Streamer Awards.
Oh, get out of here with that. Oh, that's insane, man.
That's wild.
That is
W's.
so sick. That is awesome, man.
What an amazing reaction. That's so
Kai, I'm an avid fan. I've seen your what was it, the crazy stuff that you did, what is it, the prison the prison stuff that you did, which was the skits.
By the way,
yes, he's on a subathon right now. It's awesome.
for that crazy shit you just went through. That sucks.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man.
I'm sure they're not gonna hold that against you if you got banned for fucking swatting bullshit.
Yeah.
Biggest sympathies for whatever the hell you're going through, but I appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much,
What are we
man.
talking about? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur.
Jesus Christ.
Soul Calibur 1.
Oh my God.
All three.
Oh, he's doing it?
I'm doing it to my
and
own
everybody's saying Soul Calibur 2 over Soul Calibur 1.
I am doing it to my own game that I put on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Like I said.
2 more to go.
Like I said.
Oh, okay.
Let me look. I'm back here again.
Yeah, no,
I was just here.
Whoa.
The good stuff.
Jesus Christ.
I'm arguing like CVS 2, but you guys are dead set on that being top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
CVS 2.
Like, why would you even argue that?
I'm coming back to like MKX.
Well, he's going to MKX9.
You can. It's just not going to work.
I need you guys to start providing some arguments for other shit because to me it's that's where I've nominated several things that you're just like no.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
And the rest of those are my things now.
Right.
That are my top 10.
Okay, I'm shooting for.
Shoot something.
I'm shooting something. KOF 13. You literally said it.
That's gone.
It's already gone, dude.
Oh Jesus!
It's been gone for a long fucking time.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ! I don't know.
What the hell?
Unless you're looking at it.
Oh God. Oh, okay.
Alpha 2, Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3.
The rest of them are
You
things
can't.
that I am choosing to be top 10.
You can't, like, you can't.
My own thing.
Okay, so then
It doesn't work.
Then I say shoot Alpha 2.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Steve does not think that Street Fighter Alpha 2 should make top 10. We're at top 12 right now.
I'm not going after that, Chad. You are out of your mind.
Oh, Jesus.
What? UFC 3.
This chat is insane.
Which game?
They're saying KI.
Oh no.
The chat is bonkers.
Yeah, you're bananas.
I was wondering where everyone's going to stand on that, but I guess everyone is. Okay.
No. KI stays. It's not going anywhere. It's not fucking leaving.
It's not fucking leaving.
It's not fucking leaving.
You guys are
So, My only argument that Street Fighter Alpha 2 could go, even though I think there is argument for it to be top 10, we have 2 other Street Fighter games up
Yeah,
here.
no, of course.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But, and this one is because of impact, because Street Fighter 2
Yeah.
be with billions,
No,
right?
exactly. The same,
and obviously
the same
Third
reason
Strike.
how we got rid of Soul Calibur 2,
So,
the Alpha 2.
If we deduct this,
because
we know this
Street
is
Fighter Alpha 2 is the better Street Fighter 2.
It's the better playing Street.
It's the best player Street Fighter 2, of course.
Yeah, but I like the presentation of this more.
Oh, that
but like it's like the same exact shit from Tekken 3 to Tekken 5.
But the impact.
But here's the problem. We know this is not making top 10.
Oh, no.
Street Fighter 2 absolutely has to be in top 10.
When we get to top 10, we have to take a break, take a water, take a walk outside,
the thing
breathe.
is, I think the other games we have to start thinking of is like Alpha 2 compared to Third Strike, and if we put Alpha 2 to Third Strike, what's winning that?
Here's the thing. I know Third Strike is better. Third Strike is an actual work of fucking art. I just suck at it, but I will not say because I suck at the game that I can't put Third Strike. I'd appreciate it at the top of the list. So yeah, I'm cheeks at Third Strike, but it's an absolute piece of
It's like me
art.
acknowledging that I understand why you guys want MK up there, even though I have arguments up here.
Yes.
I'm not as good as that, but
Align my chakras. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna align my chakras.
So can we take off Alpha 2? It pretty much made top 12.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy it's top 12. To be honest, I'm shocked that it made it this far, but it's a top 12.
If you guys are playing
Easy.
Street Fighter 6
Top
and you go
12.
to the arcade, and the arcade sometimes has like old games, and Alpha 2's on there, goddamn play it.
And people say, why not 3? Because this Alpha 2 was just all of 3.
I think
3, they chopped 3 into pieces and stuff like that.
And Alpha 3 is really good, but the problem is that it's us, and none of us are Alpha 3 heads.
No, but even then, no. Here's the thing. You know what? Also, we came from Family Fun. There was no Alpha 3 in Family Fun.
It was another arcade though. It was.
I
played.
But for Family Fun, Alpha 2 was everywhere.
So let's
One
start.
more.
We're at one more game to go.
One more game to go.
This isn't leaving a top 10.
No, not at
Straight
all.
up. So that's just staying.
Yes.
Third Strike isn't leaving a top 10,
No.
obviously. Even you would agree on that. Like Third Strike's is in a top 10 situation, right? Even though you don't like it. Kenny doesn't even like it that much.
I mean, I like it. I'm just
Brother, come on.
I'm booty cheeks.
You grew up in literally the Third Strike mecca of the USA. Like, you know. CVS 2, you guys are dead set.
Oh yeah, that's not fucking leaving.
Right?
Why are you questioning it? Why did you attack it in the
we need
first
to move
place?
on, shush.
There's something wrong with you, Max? Why did you attack it in the first place?
I am just trying to.
He's trying to make.
Is that what it is?
Marvel 2, I think we all agree, is making a top 10.
It's not leaving.
Everything from this side is staying. Period. I still have an argument that I think one of the MKs can go.
Well,
personally speaking.
Okay, Steve. Well, here's what it's gonna be.
What's gonna happen?
These are gonna have to fight.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
100% guaranteed. Max made a fucking assist me thing over the fucking game, bro. It's his game.
No,
so I'm gonna have to fight Max for that shit the whole
so,
time.
So the issue with that Marvel 3 is that nobody else in this room is specifically Marvel 3 heads except me.
Exactly.
Even though Marvel 3, with the prospect of time, right, has been
online is ass.
Pretty much come down to being like one of the greatest games ever. Like in terms of like playability, in terms of like, there's a reason why all the Marvel vs. Capcom heads that were
And I'm not look.
Now that continue to play more NPC games, actually say Marvel 3 is better.
You're gonna think I'm a suck up, but this fucking thing is also monumental, man. Not only adds this to his channel, I'm not saying that. No. It's just that like.
Let him finish.
Hyping that game up, bringing so many people into there, really fucking carried this game. And like, I got into the fight. Like, I'm not trying to like, whatever, but like, I got into fighting games because of this.
Okay.
Like,
so what does that,
it hurts.
Okay. So what does that have to do with the game itself? So take him out of the equation. We're talking about the game itself, not him.
Just the impact of anything should not have it.
Exactly.
My argument for Ultimate Marvel 3, it is like one of the most ultimate freedom games. Arguably, and this is, I'm being legit here, best movement in a fighting game ever.
Yes.
Actual, like, movement. Like, it's fucking ballet type shit, how characters move around the screen, and it's not specifically easy to do, but not also insanely hard to do. Better movement than MVC 2, better movement than MVCI, better movement than Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, to be real, this game is only here and it's crossed out. But granted, this game just copied this game. Most games that are trying to beat modern MVC2 games are just copying Marvel 3.
It was a variation of that. And it literally wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for MVC3. I understand that.
Most new team games that are coming out, like,
don't even do the 3v3 thing.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
they're
I
held
totally
to
get
this
it.
standard that is so high
Yeah.
here that is like, okay, but is it Marvel 3? No,
I agree.
Marvel
I
3's too
agree.
good.
I agree. Kenny, help me out here. Are we defending MK9 and MKX over UMVC 3? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm not attached to UMVC 3, and I'm not attached to Third Strike.
Yeah.
So that is a personal thing with our attachment to MKX and MK9.
But like,
Here, Kenny.
And that's what we're doing.
I will meet you. I would prefer Ultimate Marvel 3 to make this top 10 over MKX.
one of these games gets 11.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, one of these games gets 11.
And I mean, okay. I mean that's
God damn it, man.
on my list, man.
And I'm attacking MKX, which is obviously one of my top 10.
It's his favorite.
That's my
Mortal Kombat.
favorite shit.
It's his favorite Mortal Kombat.
To be real, MKX isn't one of my favorite Mortal Kombat's. It's one of my favorite fucking games.
Ah.
It's just one of
It's actually in my top 10 fighting game list, personally.
Yeah.
So,
But it literally doesn't
Wow.
trump. It doesn't trump his. I can't believe you're defending Smash this hard, bro.
No,
I
Smash stays.
Oh, I would. Smash stays.
Like, here's the thing, I won't let
Too
it go
ambitious.
anywhere.
It's too big. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much fun.
Even though we're not like, you know,
We're not
playing at a
professional
casual.
Smash heads.
No, not at
In
all.
fact, I dislike 1v1 Smash.
Hold up.
Yeah, we hate
How much of Tekken 3 did you play, Max?
I competed in 1998 in Tekken 3.
In
I was going to tournaments. I was the kid that everyone was like, this kid is so good. I was making like top 10.
Tekken stays.
Tekken 3 ain't leaving. If you're thinking Tekken 3 is gonna leave, it's not leaving.
And according to me, MK9 MKX ain't leaving. I'm sticking with that. I don't give a fuck.
So Kenny, I would only argue in this situation with the ones that I think that we can.
Not fucking leaving.
I personally would prefer
X.
this over this and this final spot.
What? This fucking game. This fucking game, dude. This fucking game.
All these games are fucked up at high level.
Yeah.
Every fucking fighting.
Oh
game is
yeah,
fucked up
they're
at
all.
high level. We all know this is true.
Yeah.
There are aspects of this game that suck at high level. There are aspects of this game that really suck at high level.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at the same point, I think like the ambitiousness of like mechanics. This is like the last time we were free, bro. Like this is like one of the last like true old school fighting games. And guess what? This game has one of the biggest competitive scenes of like older fighting games outside of Melee. Bigger than Marvel 2, bigger than Street Fighter 4, bigger than Street Fighter 2. The amount of people that show up for a weekly for this game is in the thousands.
So whose turn is it? It was yours, right?
It doesn't matter.
Still me.
It doesn't matter.
So you made the chop. You're making your argument for these
I'm
two.
meeting you guys halfway in my own shits to argue that this stays, this is 11.
Okay. Kenny, what say you?
I can be reasoned with. There are like certain things, and like I want to try to make this list not just like, oh hey, as biased as I could be swayed.
So it's pretty much in the argument 2 Marvel vs. Capcom games or 2 Mortal Kombat games.
Damn.
But we also have 2 Street Fighters, but I think we are.
But like Street Fighters are so good, they just stay. They just stay.
But it's 2 MVC games or 2 Street Fighter. My overall argument, if we're gonna broad stroke this shit, Marvel games play better. The only reason these games exist is because they've been copying Street Fighter shit forever. That's what we keep talking about.
Chat, he's got me there.
Damn! Damn!
Combat is still extremely fucking tough to play.
Yeah.
It is not the greatest game.
There it is.
It is not. And when you compare it to fucking any of the Ultimate versus Capcom,
and that's 100% fair.
I got nothing, bro.
Content,
that code of this bitch
graphics,
sucks.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
there's
good.
no content, but like what it does executionally as a
Ladies
fighting
and
game is
gentlemen,
like,
we got him,
bro.
Okay.
But see, which one are you?
Which one are we
which
going?
MK is going? Can
Which
you scratch
one?
it out?
Which one, Steve?
See, the problem is
Me and Steve are so equal on both of these games.
the problem is that when me and Kenny went to an E3 and we talked to the fucking devs and we asked them, why is it so much more difficult to play MKX than it
Over
is
9.
an over 9?
Because it's a different game.
And you know what they said? It's a new game.
It's a new game.
That's what they gave me.
Yeah.
They basically told me to eat shit.
Yeah. And
They said, stop complaining about the fucking game. That's what they told me.
I can tell
And
you.
they spit in my eye.
I can tell you, I'll show you right now. I'll play MK9, I'll use Melina, and I will do instant air size an inch off the ground. Melina has another air sign X, and it's fucking impossible because it's so fucking
Because
tight.
they put a limiter.
They made a limiter. They made it so fucking tight in X, and I'm like, why is it so?
And
you
here's
have
the
to
thing.
be fucking godlike person to like really get it.
That
like,
looseness of MK9 gameplay is like a great boon and also like a huge negative because things are fucked up. You get like characters doing instant side shit, but then you get a character with giant glaives doing that shit an inch off the ground, and you're just like, well, fuck me.
Yeah.
You know? And it works in the game's favor, but also is like
exponentially. And you know what's crazy? Even after that, MK.
You have to be Foxy Grandpa. You have to be Sonic Fox.
Right, and even after that, MK11 was even harder to play.
Yes, MK11 they significantly.
And it's slightly better in MK1, but I'd say it isn't.
No,
a
dude, I think MK9's hard. MK1 is harder to play than MK11.
MK11, yeah.
I think it's harder.
I don't understand what's going on through their heads when it comes to gameplay, but they are making the games harder to play.
Weirdly enough, and this is just an overall perspective, ever since MK9, going all the way to MK1, NRS games have only gotten more difficult to play.
The input windows are insane.
Yes, like it's a frame. Like
I can't
single frame.
I personally, I think Street Fighter 6 is easier to play than MK1.
And here's where I think you're 100% right, because like shit is just loose in Marvel. Like you don't have to when I do an instant air side, I have to hit up, then I have to hit back,
just kind of
then forward. In MK9, I can Tiger Knee shit. Yeah. That's how I Tiger Knee Melina's size. You can't even fucking Tiger Knee in X because it has to be up, back, forward.
So you have to make a choice.
The dev told me to eat shit. So you know what?
Damn.
Your game eats shit.
Nah, it doesn't. It's 11.
It's gotta go.
It's 11.
If there was a perfect situation and I could have gotten my way, I would have put CVS2 at 11.
Wow, really?
I would have.
I can't do that.
No, absolutely.
I love CVS2. I really do. My only problem with CVS2 is like I really appreciate the group system and shit.
Yeah.
But I think it's sloppy. Some of it is dude, you play nothing else but like one groove.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Is
I've
that, like,
enjoyed
the ability to like rotate around the grooves is very like cumbersome and weird. The way they do it, where it's obviously like some are really good and some like aren't.
Yeah.
I really don't like. It's odd the choices they made with some of the groove system. To me, it's just like it's
so that's
cool.
Mechanics.
Right? It could be greatly improved, is what I'm looking at. It's like a mechanical problem where it's like, and to actually make the game playable for like a lot of the characters, which are bad.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to like break the game. My other argument in CVS2 potentially being an 11. It's not really Capcom versus SNK 2. It's Street Fighter versus SNK. I don't love the roster in CVS 2.
Yeah, there's not that many characters outside of Street Fighter.
I like this game for the SNK characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey!
Let's do it, boys! We did it!
Top 10! Woo! We made it!
10.
We're here! We're not finished yet! We're close!
All right.
Damn, that was stressful! That was stressful!
Oh my god.
What is happening? All right.
What time is it?
It is 11:55.
That's not that bad. It's a couple hours.
It's not that bad.
This will go a bit faster with 3 people.
Come on.
No Virtua Fighter 2? Yes, it was. It was right here.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Come on.
Stop it. You should know.
We're on here. Did you just get here? Why are you late?
New chatters.
Get a drink.
Yes, right now we
so late?
got new chatters over here.
Yeah. Welcome.
So anyway. Kenny's not here. What do you think takes number 10? You're confident in this shit?
Oh, of course.
What's taking number 10?
Oh, please. Smash. Smash 100%.
Smash Ultimate number 10?
Smash Ultimate number 10. It is not in my field of view when it comes to fighting games. And I've said this before. I personally do not consider it a fighting game. So when it comes to Smash Ultimate definitely should be up there. But I understood the fact that I was never going to argue that game wasn't going to make top 10 against you guys. You guys have said it a billion times. That game is too goated because of its roster, its impact, all the people that worked on it, and all the characters. Sure, it's great. It's just not a fighting game. I'm sorry.
I know there's a lot of games that should have deserved to be up here. This is all personal list. Just know.
Yes, it's a personal list.
If your fighting game is not up here, your mother is fat and stupid.
She's disgusting.
You have a fat, stupid
and
mother.
She's awful.
I can't believe it. If you're like, brother, where is Evil Zone?
Oh my
your
God.
mother is fat and stupid.
Every time I said my
can't
eyes,
believe it.
my eyes bleed.
I don't know how her fat, stupid mom
It's
made
your
such
fault.
a fat, stupid kid.
Your mother is a gardening tool.
Yes. Damn, I wouldn't say that.
I know, that's right. That's too far, bro.
Disrespectful.
Wow,
I'm
Kenny.
just talking about her being fat
Damn,
and
that
stupid.
was
A gardening tool.
Damn, that's
Right,
really
dude.
rough, man.
Whoa.
Chill. That's fucked up.
Can you chill?
Hey, you know what? I said it.
Steve made a very specific choice for the number 10 spot.
Yeah.
It's probably not what you think it is.
Kenny said we were all in agreement.
We were all in agreement for the number 10.
Yeah.
I do not agree with Steve.
Oh.
Smash.
Let's go! I
can't believe it.
That's what I'm talking about, boys. Oh
my God.
Damn, boy.
Holy shit.
Damn. All right, I was right, man.
And it's like, look,
it's like
all right.
easy, bro.
Damn.
Not even a question. It's still the 10.
I got outvoted.
You got outvoted.
I know all this, like the crazy, cool, wild.
I already explained,
stuff.
man.
I understand it is a pipe dream. It is wild.
Simmons is living right now.
He's in Japan living his best life.
That's right. Here it is, Chad.
It's a pipe dream. Sakurai worked magic to get one of the most insane, the most insane roster in fighting games.
You cannot
history.
downplay his effort.
It was that easy.
It's that easy.
Oh shit.
You cannot downplay his impact on the game. Absolutely not.
That easy.
That and like,
we're gonna drink, Max. We're gonna
but that, like, that's why I said we already know. And then like Steve,
it's like,
and I'm like the thing.
I was ready for it to be top 5.
There it is, Chad. I would like to hear, Chad, your explanation on why Smash should be even higher.
And look, but at the end of the day, we tried not to be not as biased as possible.
I'm not biased.
But the thing is, this is going to be a little bit of bias because look,
Melee, we didn't even put Melee in
like
there.
Melee is like the Marvel 2, and like Max put it on the list.
Is it Melee or Melee?
Melee. He put it on there just like, hey, is your props or something like that. But I look for your video games.
So, okay.
To put a Smash Brothers
That's fair.
on the top 10 list is huge.
Right.
Okay?
And
It's
I would
pretty
agree,
fucking huge.
I agree with somebody there. They said that Impact alone.
Yes.
And we were talking about Impact, and Impact alone is the reason why it makes the top 10.
Yeah.
So Impact by itself, top 10, 100%. But when it comes to everything else, and we're talking about its impact as a fighting game. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my god, don't you pick that up, Sephiroth.
No!
I need to take a break. I need to take a break. I need to go somewhere else. I need to go anywhere else than here right now.
Over KI, easy.
Yeah. I'd say it's kind of like I wouldn't say it's a hard choice, but
I mean, KI goes over that easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no. Because again, you're looking at the overall impact, and I'm going off my personal, my personal.
These are all very personal.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It's getting a little personal.
Because when you talk about the overall impact of KI versus Smash,
KI is,
I think Smash actually beats that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
but this again is not personal.
As a game,
Yeah,
doesn't
my
matter.
personal.
Like KI, like so much. A lot of these are dead. Like
Guess what?
CVS2 is dead.
Every fucking game on this list
is dead.
Is dead.
Yeah.
That doesn't take away from the fact that it's one of the greatest fucking things ever.
Yes.
You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, every old game dies. No shit.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Number 9.
I nominate Mortal Kombat 9.
Nay. I have a nay.
It might have to go a little higher because it shook the game industry again. And with everything with the story and everything like that, it's gotta go a little higher.
And it's personal. It's my personal take, Max. I had more fun playing MK9 than I did KI. And that's just from my personal experience.
But like, here's the thing. I don't play KI. I'm trash at it. But like, I'm almost like with Simmons where he talks about it. KI is a game where even if you're getting cooked in a combo, you still have a decision to make. You still have a game to play.
Mentally,
that's one of the coolest fucking things.
Yep.
I'm like, well, okay. And now the guy who's doing the combo also has a mental game. And it's still fucking going on. A mental game goes on during neutral. It goes on while you're getting comboed. And then you're just like, fuck, man. And you know what? I've seen he's throwing this out. He break. Guess what, bitch? I knew you were gonna break. Counter break. There's a game being played every single point.
You know what I say? Okay.
So you guys won't hear.
But I love MK9 better. I can play it more. But then like I can see things.
You guys won't hear CVS2 for number 9 then, would you?
My take is KI and Tekken 3 should fight it out for number 9.
I think Tekken 3 is gonna make it a bit higher, personally.
Kenny, what say you?
I'm not even arguing KI yet. I'm arguing Tekken 3.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing. So you want Tekken?
I think I'm not even ready to argue where KI goes, but Tekken 3, I think definitely doesn't go.
So you're focused on MK9 or CVS2.
I'm okay with CVS2 at number 9.
You're okay with CVS2 at number 9?
Me and Simmons would super disagree with that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes, me and Simmons would absolutely disagree with that.
But Simmons is
not here, so
not here.
It would
I'm
be
okay with it being 9. Like CVS2's you know what's funny? I like
he's writing it.
Yeah, I like CVS2.
There's agreed.
Yeah, what? No, I like CVS2.
There's 2 against 1
over Third Strike. But I can admit, like, the Third Strike is fucking goddamn. Like, Third Strike created some of the best moments in, like, tournaments and shit like that.
For a reason.
For art style, I suck at it. But I fucking really enjoy it, and I can understand it for what it is.
For example, if we had a CVS2, if the last Evo had a CVS2 tournament, and theoretically it wasn't a Third Strike tournament, could we have gotten the moments that we had from Third Strike from CVS2? I don't know. I don't know if CVS2 is exactly a game that can allow that to happen as much.
Yeah.
You know? Number 8 spot.
Tekken 3.
I think it's a little higher.
I think it goes a little higher.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur Dreamcast? That goes a little higher.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Start making some choices, boys.
All right, cool. Okay. So I now nominate MK9 again. And I think it's going to be put up against KI, right?
Coming to your home in 2013, only on Xbox One. Jago.
Ah!
Glacius.
Ah! At that point, number 8 and number 7 are either going to go to MK9 or KI. Is that what you guys are kind of feeling?
Yeah, I think so. Like KI. Here's the thing too, man. Like I can put games that I don't necessarily play because like there's KI, fucking music, bro.
Yes. Here's my argument and my defense of KI over MK9.
Mm-hmm.
Take the franchises away from these for a second.
Okay.
Just take away like Jago, Fulgor, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. KI is such a better game to play. Mechanically and feeling-wise, right? We know that there's a lot of weird jank in this shit, but it's grown because you get used to the jank.
But it's fun jank.
It's fun jank. And this game also has a lot of crazy jank, but it like feels more like close to like a Capcom game in terms of how responsive it is.
Even though I will play MK9 all the way over, like what they did with the music for this game, fucking revolutionary, dude. Like
and also
the music,
the stages in KI would blow up, and they do all this. Every single stage is interactive. You know.
There are things, but I can't even play it.
All the finishers, but
I can't even play it because like the ship sailed and I didn't get a system there. But it's just like it's fucking sick, man.
I generally think it's a better, more fun game to play.
Yeah.
That is just my
for sure.
I understand the mechanics and Killer Instinct. I understand that the mechanics
I personally lean to that game.
Because of the fact that the game is just more fun to play, in my personal opinion, of what I experienced when playing that game versus having to worry about somebody combo breaking my shit all the fucking time. I would rather build my levels, and when I catch you in it, you have to watch this movie and watch what I did, as opposed to me having to stop what I'm doing and think about if you're gonna do it.
And that is the barometer of Killer Instinct in general.
Right.
Is that are you okay with a two-way interaction?
Right. And then you have to really think about, well, what is fun for you personally?
But you know what, though,
if that's more fun for you personally, then of course, Killer Instinct. If it's more fun for you personally to actually finish the combo and cash out all your shit, something like that.
And also, my defense, this game was just Street Fighter 4.
As a person who's a very big fan of bullying games, how do you feel about now that you can't bully all the time in KI? Because in UMVC 3, you're getting destroyed. You're getting bullied, and there's nothing you can do about it. KI gives you an option. There's an answer. You can put them in the nastiest combo. They have a chance.
I'm like super.
There is no chance for you to get out of any of these combos in MVC2. All this kind of stuff. Like KI gives you that mind game.
Yeah.
So
but that's the thing is that like KI does give you that mind game, but there's a ton of fucking bullying in this game.
And of course there's bullying.
To be honest, MK9 does have mind games as well, because if you see the guy has 2 levels, he's gonna he's gonna break your fucking combo.
Yeah. That's not a mind game though. That is going to happen.
Yeah. No. You can grab him out of it. You can stop him from trying to do that.
Right, but that is also.
Or you can hit him with combos that don't.
But that is limiting your gameplay at that point. Yeah. That's not exactly a good thing.
Like I said, you can actually hit him with combos that do not prevent.
That are unbreakable.
Yes.
Like
Cyrex. Cyrex's net that prevents them from actually combo breaking.
That's
so
not game-wise.
Yeah, it's not game-wise.
One character that.
But man,
No,
but then
some
also
characters.
okay, but
Right,
then
some characters, some characters can actually do that as well. So, yes, the mind game.
like Cyrex is like one case. All the stuff that MK9 has, like out of all these games, MK9 has the hey. Here it is, Chad.
Killer Instinct has a better.
Want a funny joke?
Netcode.
MK9 has the biggest package out of all these games.
If we're talking content, I don't think that's a fair
but
argument.
netcode.
KI has a fuckload of content, dude.
Right.
Like an insane amount.
The
Not,
KI?
not just the shit I worked on. The other
Right,
shit.
right.
Like it also has the ridiculous Gargos mode that if you haven't played it, I
Tag
get
mode.
it. It also has the Shadow thing, which got copied by a ton of different games now. Teach people how to play the game by making an AI. and you fight the game.
Don't forget the lobby system. The lobby system was totally unique. It had the characters and everything. Like that's very unique to MK9. It had the tag mode.
Like when I meant package, because like that whole cinematic thing, man. Like,
do you mean the story mode?
Story mode and all the tower. Like it was a
MK9
lot.
has no way to really teach people how to do anything. You know where me and Steve stand. Steve is unwavering.
Yeah.
I'm making an argument for KI. How do you feel?
I'm back and forth.
Kenny?
Yeah.
Max is unwavering. I'm making an argument for MK9.
Wait.
What?
Well, I just made it.
No,
you're arguing
he's
against talking over
about
me.
it's me.
Kenny,
He's trying to sway you. He's trying to sway your information here, man. Because you see what he's doing. You see what he's doing, man. He's trying.
Kenny,
he's trying to divide. He's trying to divide. You hear what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying, man. You hear what he's saying. Chat. You see what he's doing.
His argument is talking over me.
Right?
I'm
actually giving you actual decent information on the content of both of those games.
Also, Killer Instinct created the Season Pass that every fighting game still uses to this day, including Mortal Kombat. KI created a foundation that was also completely free to just try characters at any time.
Yeah.
Like, the accessibility was like a priority with this game. Make it as easy to play as possible for people that very few fighting games have had any success doing.
For a game that old, too. Don't forget
Kenny,
that Killer Instinct came out way later.
To think of
way
Thunder's,
later.
I want you to think of Chief Thunder's theme in your head.
Yeah.
Interactive music to every moment of gameplay.
It's hard for me to vote for KI because I don't play it that much because I'm booty cheeks at it.
Don't forget about all the codes.
I play
They
it
had a bunch of codes. Remember the codes? Yes, no blood.
But the thing is, like, there's things that I love so much about KI. There's
They had way more charm. They had all the characters, different codes where you can headless mode.
Killer Instinct has a Battletoad.
But MK9 has Freddy Krueger, my favorite slasher.
And Kratos.
KI has a completely original character.
I don't know.
KI has Hisako.
I love Hisako.
This is tough for Kenny.
Mortal Kombat has Noob Saibot. Reimagined.
That's not going to do a lot for Kenny.
It's reimagined.
That's not going to do
That's not gonna yeah, okay.
It has full gore.
But it has full gore.
Full gore is one of the sickest.
I want you
it
to
has
think of
human
Kenny,
Cyrax.
Right now, I
human
want you to
Cyrax.
close your eyes and think of Full Gore's metal theme.
So he's going after music.
I'm going after music.
He's going after music. And that's cheating.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
I'm going after what I'm
He's not
going
allowed
after
to
is
cheat
a
like
full
that.
package experience.
Yeah.
An absolute, like, every part of KI is fucking nuts.
They only got that because of Mick Gordon. So if he was in Mortal Kombat, I would be standing here saying, "Oh, listen to the music."
I would agree with you.
That's cheating, bro.
But there's a difference. He's not.
Yeah, that's cheating. Don't forget. Don't forget that they have Mortal Kombat 9. They put the original music in some of the stages as well. So OG.
Kenny has been the original propagator of let's get Mick Gordon on board for MK music. For
yes.
the longest fucking
and
time.
it would have been nice.
Lord, my heart. It's tough, Chad. It's so fucking tough because here's the thing. I play this game more. I enjoy it, but there's so many things, aspects of KI that I love that even though I don't play it as much.
Now it's time to make a choice.
This game just got an update within the last year that gave you a ton of shit for free.
Yeah.
This game.
Wait. I'm gonna go look at my OG list.
His list? What do you mean?
I made a list on top.
Kenny has to go back to his old thoughts.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So he has a list of
Kenny made a top 10 list like a year ago.
Oh, he made a top 10 fighting game.
Yeah. So he has to go back to his old list. Let's go look at his old brain.
Ah,
You gotta look at this with new brain, with new heart, with new eyes.
There you go. Unclouded by
Don't
hate.
be blinded by hate.
Unclouded by hate, chat. Unclouded. That's pretty good.
We represent.
All right,
All right, without saying anything, Kenny, just make the choice. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what he crosses out, chat. Here we go.
I looked at my old list and twice on that list.
Okay, and he checked it twice.
Yeah.
And he's doing naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice.
There you go.
9 goes above.
Okay. Just do it.
I looked at my list. I looked at my list. I looked at my list. I have it right here, Chad.
We agree. Number 8 is killer. Number 8 is Killer Instinct.
There it is.
I'm not writing those. I'm not writing those on.
Oh, see, and then later on, like I had this when I was making a top 20 and all that stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. Respectable.
There it is. Now, I agree. Now, in Max's defense, I absolutely 100% agree.
This really comes down to personal taste.
Killer Instinct is a better game. Without fucking doubt.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yes, it's a better game. There's no fucking questioning that, chat. Absolutely not.
He said it, not me.
But you're talking about a personal list. This is a personal list. I can guarantee you I had more fun playing.
It should say something.
So
to
what do we
you
put in
about
MK9?
that.
Can we put MK9 at 7? Or do you want
MK9 is
Yeah, because we're gonna find
it should say something that to extensive Mortal Kombat heads that don't even play KI that much comparatively.
Yeah, sure.
Are like, oh yeah, it really deserves it, but we just like MK more.
Because it's more fun. To us.
Exactly.
To us.
But like, also with the story mode. That story mode was fucking
good. It was too good.
That story mode was better than the fucking movie.
And not to downplay Killer Instinct story mode. I think I saw it on YouTube. I didn't actually play, the story mode.
It's pretty much arcade endings.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah.
The story.
They put that much work into that.
Yeah.
For a game that old,
they
squeeze the blood
out of a rock.
Yes.
And I can appreciate that.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take you out to dinner. Johnny Cage.
I'll give these guys credit.
Yeah.
I made that story mode.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
What?
I argued to get my game in there. All right, it worked.
That's all I need. I got my game in there.
I'm in there.
Okay.
I'm happy. I'm okay.
There we go.
I'm just pissed.
Happy, but I'm pissed.
Oh, I got candies.
We got Street Fighter 2,
candies.
UMVC 3, MVC 2, Third Strike.
Oh, shit.
Candy's
ready to share.
And SF2,
All right.
Soul Calibur, and Tekken 3. Sheesh.
Number 6.
I'd say 6 or 7 should be Tekken 3 and UMVC 3.
You mean 5 and 6?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 5 and 6, my fault. Yeah. 5 and 6, those two.
Kenny,
Tekken.
me and you are going to say the number 6 game in 3 seconds, all right?
Yeah.
We'll say it together. Here we go.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
You want
Ultimate Marvel 3.
Yeah.
You can change up with me.
No, I was gonna say Capcom, but then you just said 3. I was gonna say Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I was gonna say the whole thing, but we said the whole thing.
All right.
UMVC 3. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
No, that's what I said. But I was gonna say Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He's like UMV 3.
Nice pivot. I liked it.
I didn't. Tekken. Did you hear me say Tekken? No, Tekken should be top 5.
That's good.
We're down to top 4.
Start crossing them out, boys.
Damn.
Top 4. Soul Calibur.
Oh, Calibur.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Street Fighter 2. Kenny, does any immediately jump out to you?
Who is next on the chopping block? That's not a chopping block.
It's not a chopping block.
Yeah,
This is proper placement.
Yeah. What should be proper?
Should I say what I'm thinking?
I
I think it should be 3. Street Fighter 2.
I think Street Fighter 2 should be number 4.
Really? 4?
I think that's about as far as it goes in comparison to the rest.
Kenny. Max wants Third Strike to be number 1.
Well, there's 2 that should be.
Of course I do.
So, you got to really think about this. Well, man, and we argued Impact for a fucking milestone, bro.
Here's the thing.
Impact is literally all of Street Fighter 2.
Impact only goes so far.
If Street Fighter 2 loses now, Max gets his wish of Third Strike.
No.
And number 1. Do you think Third Strike is the greatest game of all time?
Greatest fighting game?
Yes, that's what he's trying to do.
Well, Steve,
it could be Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
think MVC 2 is the greatest fighting game of all time? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Well, we're all agreeing on that.
Well, actually not agreeing on that.
Well, no, we all agreed that MVC 2 is not the greatest fighting game of all time.
Kenny just said he wants MVC 2
Well,
to be great.
You want MVC 2 this?
I mean, personally, I would just put MVC 2 over Third Strike.
What about Street Fighter 2 though? Does Street Fighter 2 edge out MVC 2 and Third Strike?
Man, like,
because that's my only problem with Street Fighter 2 is that, yeah, like the pioneering part of it kind of stops in a top 5 situation. And now we really got to boil down how much do we actually play these fucking games?
Right. Yeah.
How much do we want to go back and play them? And the Street Fighter 2 series, we only do it for nostalgia and then we peace out fucking fast.
Oh, godlike, bro. I got 2 fucking strawberries. Let's go.
We go back to Alpha 2 more.
yeah, we do.
2 strawberries, bitch.
I'll tell you what though, man. I go back to Street Fighter, some of the Street Fighter 2 games.
Yeah.
They're fucking fun,
They're
bro.
fun.
Like,
But at this point, are they more fun and refined than things like Soul Calibur? I don't agree.
Amazing.
yeah.
I don't agree. They're kind of rough around the edges in weird ways because they're early and old.
But even though we don't go back to we go to Soul Calibur every once in a while, but
Yeah, we played Soul Calibur more than old Street Fighters.
yeah.
And we have access to all those games. We have Super Turbo and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's just that they're a very specific kind of game.
Yeah.
When you play them. Do you agree number 4, SF2?
Yes.
Okay. Street Fighter. Steve, how are you feeling about that?
Fuck you, Gus.
Okay.
Wow, you want it higher?
You want a Street Fighter 2 higher? You want it number 1?
Yes, dude.
Street Fighter 2 number 1?
Yes.
But you argued out at the moon on SNES night.
Street Fighter 2?
Yeah. Don't you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You try to get it out.
You tried to get it out several times.
Oh, because it was up against all those other games, dude. It wasn't, this is best fighting game. This is different.
Well, I get it.
but like,
It's totally different.
Still a game.
Yeah, it's still a game, yeah.
But here's the thing, like, you know, I mean, I made the choice, but like the Street Fighter 2, we go to like barcades and we go to places and there's people good. It slaps. It slaps fucking hard, dude.
All right. We have 3 games left in terms of the greatest fighting games of all time. Third Strike, Marvel 2, Soul Calibur. I have a game I want to put at number 3. But I want to hear Steve's choice for number 3.
Lord.
And I'm pretty sure I know what Steve's choice is.
I'm already irritated with this fucking list, but
Wow.
This list sucks.
Wow.
And you made it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. it's
You're the
amazing.
reason we're here.
Yeah.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is your choice, bro.
This is ass, Chad.
It's your
Fucking hell.
reason that we're here.
Good Lord, Chad.
But I don't know what you're complaining about. We're
Yeah,
here because of you.
Yeah, so good. Soul Calibur, Third Strike, MVC2. There you go.
MVC2 is the best game of all time.
It has to be at this point.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I dislike Third Strike too much. I like it, but I dislike it. I'm sorry. The characters are not. It's not even Third Strike. Change the name. Change the fucking title of the game. It's not Street Fighter. It is a different fucking game.
Steve sounded like the OG people that hated Street Fighter for having a new cast.
It wasn't Street Fighter. You literally had 2 characters from actual Street Fighter.
But
Like what the? Oh, and Akuma. Right. Cool. The parry system overshadowed that fucking game. The game became about parries. And I understand, oh, well, it's a mind game and all that shit like that. Anybody who was good at parry trumped anybody else that was that played that game. There was no balance in that game. If you were good at parries, you were good at that game, period.
Yes.
The only people that played that game were just parry fucking monsters. Like, you could not play that game against. There was no balance.
Clear skill ceiling.
Yes, and it was bad. It was a fun Street Fighter. But you go back and you play Street Fighter Alpha, which probably should have been on that fucking list. Doesn't even get a shot. The fuck?
Dude, that was your choice.
We had to because you guys were just shooting off everything around it. You killed Street Fighter 6! Fuck! You killed Tekken 5, assholes! The fuck?
My only argument is that there's this little tournament that happened not that long ago.
Oh, was it a little tournament that happened a long time ago? Oh, God, a little tournament happened a little long time ago.
Evo 2024.
Ah, yeah.
And the best,
Jesus Christ,
the best moment of Evo 2024 was from a 25-year-old game.
Oh, God.
One more guess.
He goes for the universal overhead, then backs away.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
It almost sounds like it's great to watch, but not to play.
Oh, damn.
But that's part of it, though. Also, that's part of making a good fighting
But
game.
you know what's great to watch and play? MVC2. Don't look at each other. Don't look at the list.
No, here's the thing.
Don't look at each other.
You might be surprised on what I would pick.
Kenny, are we gonna do the same shit again? Because Steve said what he wanted. We'll say it in 3 seconds, okay? At the same time.
We're gonna be different.
Oh, you think so?
Sure. Test his merit. Here we go.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Here, whisper to me what you don't think I'm gonna say.
Okay.
What am I picking?
Okay.
Start chewing in my ear, bitch. He's like, this dude comes up to my ear and he's like,
I got my fucking thing. Okay, obviously.
the fuck you say? Said nothing.
I said it right. Because he can still hear me, that's why. He's just fucking hearing me.
Kenny, turn around.
Okay.
And put your hands in your ears.
Okay. Wait 1 second.
And just shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. So Steve's aligned with my thought process.
Yes, I know.
All right, I solved that problem.
Right.
Steve went into my ear and went.
I have mine now. Like,
Okay, let's just do it.
well, we're gonna be different for number 3.
Say same time.
Yeah, we're gonna be different answers, but
Different answers.
All right, so you go. 3, 2, 1.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Kenny thinks Third Strike goes to number 3. I think Third Strike. I think NBC 2 goes to number 3.
Okay.
Steven, call it.
Shake my hand.
You want? It's gonna be Marvel 2. Yeah, Marvel 2's beating it.
wow.
But here's the problem. We just decided the best game.
What are you talking about? I knew your thought process, but I never said I agreed with it.
Kenny.
Yeah.
I knew your thought process, but I never said I agreed with it. I shook your head because I said GG's, it's over. Third Strike.
Wait, I'm confused. Where are we? Where are we? Do you think Third Strike is number 3 or number 2?
Number 3, sir.
Well, I know that's what.
Yeah.
That was what I couldn't get the conclusion of. You shook my hand and it was like, you're done, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to put it up there.
I know.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the thing is that
Okay, so I'm more confused than you are.
Third Strike is number 3.
Yeah.
Marvel 2 is number 2. The number 1 best fighting game of all time. In 3 seconds.
Kenny?
We all at the same time.
All at the same time.
All at the same time?
Say number 1.
On the
Number 1.
count,
Okay.
countdown from 10.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, all right.
The number 1 fighting game of all time.
The number 1 fighting game of all time.
Hold on a second. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, wait, so Third Strike's right there.
Third Strike.
Okay. The fuck is happening?
Third Strike. The
all right,
last 2 games
Final 2,
are
Chad.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2
Chad, you have to count down with us.
and
Get ready,
Soul
Chad.
Calibur.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soul Calibur!
Why did you say Soul Calibur?
Wow. Soul Calibur is the number 1 fighting game of all time. There it is.
Soul Calibur.
Wow.
Look,
Wow.
put on some Soul Calibur fucking music right now.
Wow.
It's a game that is fucking phenomenal. It was revolutionary. It made the Dreamcast.
I'm cool with it.
The whole, it was fucking insane.
I'm cool with it.
How good that looked. And it's a game
I'm cool
that
with it.
you could play with any of your friends and you had a
I'm cool
fucking
with it.
blast.
Chad, do you see this
Soul
list?
Calibur 1.
Do you see this list?
God damn, bro.
Soul Calibur 1. I will stand on it.
Goddamn, dude.
Listen to the music.
Welcome to
The
the stage.
stage of history. Look into all the extras that Soul Calibur had. It's
Soul Calibur. Dreamcast. Guess who
Dreamcast.
is literally crying in happiness right now?
Simmons. Yes.
Simmons in Japan weeping in happiness at the moment. He's fucking weeping. He's so happy.
That is
He can't
amazing.
believe it. He's so emphatic right now. He's
man.
so happy.
That's
You know what?
else.
I don't hate it.
It does hate.
It definitely broke down in not the exact ways that I thought it was going to.
Yeah, dirty nuts.
And I definitely would have put some other things higher.
Yeah.
But I don't. Soul Calibur being the number 1 fighting game of all time? Yeah, okay.
You don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate that shit, man. I grew up with that shit.
Let's put on some
So
of the music right now.
I get it,
Let's
like-
put on a Soul Calibur banger right now.
Soul Calibur. We need a Soul Calibur
A
celebration.
Soul Calibur banger right now, Chad.
Soul Calibur.
It's a game that
Interesting
you can
list.
play with any of your friends and have a fucking amazing time.
Soul Calibur, greatest fighting game of all time, Chad. There we go.
I don't hate it. To be honest, I don't. I don't hate it.
It's
Here's the thing, Steve. This is your doing.
Soul Calibur.
You're doing.
Soul Calibur.
Steve, what would have been? And my question is, if you had your exact way, what's the number 1 fighting game of all time?
Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2?
Yes.
A fair argument.
Fair argument.
Completely on. But in that same vein, you can't argue that Soul Calibur isn't an unfair argument.
I think Soul Calibur is like maybe top 5.
You've never seen a Dreamcast.
Okay. Yeah, but still top
Listen to this
5.
music.
Sure, but not fucking 1?
There's an argument that Tekken 3 could be number 1.
I think, well, you know my stance on that.
Yes,
There's 5.
I know. But there's also an argument that Third Strike could be number 1. I think all of the top 5s, there's an argument to be had there. It's just that which order it's going to come down to is really going to come down to personal preference.
I think the argument for Soul Calibur should have never made it to the top 1.
Wow!
Top 1 for Soul, like top 1.
This bitch didn't have a Dreamcast! This bitch didn't have it, I can tell. I can see it in his eyes right now.
Greatest game?
He definitely did not have a fucking Dreamcast.
You're talking about the GOAT, bro. The GOAT?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Soul Calibur 1? Absolutely.
Listen to this
Fucking
music.
absolutely,
Listen
dude.
to this music.
Like,
not only the music, it's just like, I don't need the arcade anymore. Like, this is better than these.
I don't have to go spend
humongous-
50 cents at arcades anymore.
Like, it's
also a good thing and a bad thing. Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
The fact that home games could now be
It was the
eclipse
start.
the arcade.
It was the start of the consoles eclipsing the arcade, and it was so fucking good. The modes, the extra adventure modes,
Content
it was
is
so
crazy.
good.
And didn't both of you even agree that Soul Calibur 2 was a better game?
The core mechanics are better, but in the exact same way we argued Tekken 3 compared to Tekken 5, it's the same shit.
Yes.
Where like Tekken 5, yeah, mechanically a better game, but overall in terms of impact, quality, all that shit, modes, all that kind of stuff.
So then if we're talking about impact, then obviously Street Fighter 2 would fucking trump that.
Right,
Because
there's
we're talking
other
about
things
impact
to
of-
consider.
Also, yeah,
Street Fighter 2 was riding only on impact. We're talking a bunch of other shit. Soul Calibur is fucking chock full of modes and shit. Feels fucking amazing play still to this day. We don't even play this shit anymore. That's how Street Fighter 2 got down there. That's what we agreed to be number 4.
And here's the thing, that would be like Alpha 2. Alpha 2 is a better Street Fighter 2.
We think so. All of us think so.
Right?
But at the same point, Alpha 2 is just like the game just for Street Fighter fans. You know? It is. It is the ultimate Street Fighter fans game. I feel good.
Yeah.
Do you feel good?
I feel great.
Steve does not feel particularly great. He put himself here.
I did. You know why? Because I think I was the one that said Mortal Kombat 9 versus KI. I think I was the one that said that. And I should have said MK9 versus Soul Calibur. Killer Instinct might have actually made a little bit farther if Soul Calibur is in the space that Killer Instinct...
These lists are very much broken down by the delegation.
Yeah, it is.
By what's left and what's there.
I think I made a mistake there.
Choosing to have one thing fight another thing is definitely
It's
how
not-
these lists get made.
Right, and it might have been a bad... Because I could have said MK9 versus anything, you know?
Sure.
I could have said MK9 versus Third Striker or whatever like that, and I might have made a mistake there.
Chat, we're all feeling great about this
We're
shit.
all feeling
Holy hell.
absolutely
Everyone
splendid.
feels so good about this.
Everybody's super
God
happy.
damn, dude.
Damn, this list is so fucking perfect.
It is.
It's amazing,
It's
chat.
really good.
God
It's a list that
damn.
will make everyone happy.
Everyone. Nobody will disagree
Nobody
with
will
this.
be unhappy.
I have never seen
Seriously.
so much joy.
Yes,
in
absolutely.
one spot.
Not a single person is split about this list.
With that being said, the final breakdown
There
of
it
the
is,
greatest
man.
fighting games of all time. All other opinions rendered null and void.
Null and void.
Smash Ultimate, number 10. CVS 2, number 9. Killer Instinct, 2013, number 8. Mortal Kombat 9, number 7. Ultimate Marvel 3, number 6. Tekken 3, number 5. Street Fighter 2, number 4. Third Strike, number 3. NBC 2, number 2. And Soul Calibur 1 at number 1. I feel good. That's not bad. I wonder how that compares to my top.
All right, everyone.
Top 10 fighting games of all
There
time.
it
We
is.
definitely need to turn on Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Back to rise, back to glow, back to fly, back to soar, back to war. Let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. I'm back to rise, back to glow. I'm back to fly, back to soar. I'm back to war. Let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. Put 'em up, show me what you got. I wanna see how you rock, if you're great or not. Wanna take my spot, better train the box. I put the game on lock, and my ring won't stop. I'm back to rise, I'm back to glow. I'm back to fly, I'm back to soar. I'm back to war. Let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. I'm back to, let the truth be told. I feel